Yep.
Welcome to the Metal Bastards Hangout. We got Mr. Demon Master, Ryan Arnold.
What's up?
And me, Metal Mike.
Hey,
And we are the Metal Bastards. Anyways, we got Karen in the chat. We got Damus in the chat. Okay, we're going to get right to what's going on here. Okay.
Yes, as if I can start, Ben, if you are cool with it.
Go ahead.
Obviously, the last time we were doing a stream, obviously everybody remembers the bad taste in everybody's mouth of him. I can't point at him right now, but him, Ben, abruptly ending the stream, and then obviously the next day I ended up making a stream regarding everything going on. Well, long story short, he is now, there's going to be a new destination for the Metal Bastards Hangout.
Yes. Okay, so what happened last week when I ended the stream? Okay. Don't like to talk about personal shit, but I've been stressed the fuck out bad lately. I'm not going to talk about what's been stressing me out. They know what's been stressing me out, but I'm not going to talk about it on YouTube because nobody else really needs to know about it. It's between me and, nothing against you guys. It's just I figured, some things shouldn't be talked about on YouTube.
Yep.
But I'll just say personally stuff's been going on that's been stressing me out and putting me under a lot of depression. And that's pretty much it, really, and why I've been moody. And I do apologize for abruptly ending that stream.
Oh, I'm doing fine, Karen. All's good.
But what am I saying here? I did start a backup channel. Well, it's going to be the permanent channel for the streams. I'm no longer doing streams on this channel no more. What I'm going to do with this channel from now on is focus on making actual videos again, like before. Meaning, album rankings are coming back, Metal Album Warfares is coming back, and track reactions are coming back. That stuff's coming back to the channel. The other channel, it's called the Metal Bastards Podcast. I do have the link in the description of this video. You can click on that and go subscribe here if you want to still continue on with the Sunday Metal Bastard Hangout shows that we do. It'll be on that channel from now on.
Yeah, they're not going anywhere, guys. Don't worry.
Nope, it's definitely not going nowhere.
Yeah, it's just moving to a new destination.
And it'll be easier on everyone. So.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's definitely easy. It'll be way easier, believe me. Because I've been focusing way too much on streams on this channel, and I'm not putting out no content because of it. And I figured, another channel would definitely lay the weight off my shoulders, and I can focus on doing videos again. And when it comes time to go into Sunday episodes, occasional Monday episodes, I can do them on that other channel that I just started.
Yep.
I think it would definitely map shit out and make it easier. So no, we're not going nowhere.
No, we're not going anywhere.
So yeah, definitely please subscribe to the Metal Bastards podcast if you still want to see these live streams, these podcast episodes that we do.
Also,
Would definitely
guys,
be
subscribe to
appreciated.
me. Also, subscribe to me, Metal Mike. I'm almost at 40 subscribers. I'm at 30.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
My goal is
Yeah.
to get to 50.
Yeah.
My goal is to get to 50 by the end of the year.
Yeah, I'm so close to 200. Oh, and all those other future album rankings will also be on the Damage Incorporated Utreon channel, so those will be over there
Oh
too.
yeah. We got Frederick in the house. That's actually Frederick.
What's up, Frederick?
Good to see you again, Frederick.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Mind if I give a couple channel shout outs, Ben? Couple channels people can check out.
Go ahead, man. Shout them out, dude.
Guys, go check out this channel I recently checked out. He does a lot of music listens. A Pocket Full of Heat.
Good channel.
channel.
I'm actually subscribed to him. Yep, he's got a good channel.
I mean, I'm not going to tell you guys, but you guys can go check out Ralph's channel.
Hell yeah. You know what to do. You know the drill, people.
And who knows, we might have him on here someday.
Oh, we will. So actually, what I'm good. Well, the link's in the description. I hope you guys click on that link and subscribe to the new channel.
Yeah, we already. I think we have like 4 or 5. I think
Because,
we already
yeah,
have like 4 or 5. So.
All right. So yeah, this will be the last stream on this channel, not the last stream for good.
No.
Definitely don't misunderstand it. You know.
No. Wait, Frederick. What type of god are we talking? LOL.
He meant. I think he meant good. I think he meant good.
Yeah. It sounded funny though. I'm God, guys. Well, we know Frederick. We can get a grant us $1 million.
How many beers has Frederick had today? This is just going to be a fun stream.
Beer on the wall, 99 bottles of
99
beer.
bottles of beer. Drink one up, shove one down, kick them into the ground.
You know what? I'm going to make it easy for you guys so you guys can go sub to that channel. I'm going to just type it into fucking
Chat.
comment. Yeah, the chat here. It's going to be a pain in the ass to type this shit out, but I'm going to do it.
Ben, you don't have to type it. I could just after we're done the stream, I can make a short clip of my channel and just tell people to go there.
Just want to make sure they subscribe to it. I mean, the link is in the description of this video.
Yeah.
So I have been advertising it on Facebook too, and not a lot of people have really. Well, a lot of people say they're having trouble getting into the channel too, because since it's a new channel too, it's not going to be easy to get into.
No.
Because you know how YouTube is; they don't push channels like they should be.
Yeah, mine's starting to get kind of pushed. Been making more drumming videos. If I keep doing that, I should be fine. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, once you reach a certain amount of views or whatever, your channel will start to pop up.
Yeah.
When I type in Metal Mike, I can find them.
Yeah.
YouTube's weird. But
Yeah.
I mean, worst case scenario, guys, you could type it on YouTube, just the Metal Bastards Hangout. See if it pops up in your search engine also.
I tried yesterday. It was earlier. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm kind of stuttering over my words. No, it was earlier today. I tried typing it in and I couldn't find it.
Nick, what's up?
Finally, Nick. I was gonna talk to you about. I was gonna try and get a hold of you, talk to you yesterday when we were in Rick's stream, but I'll wait if you do end up coming in here. That's Mean Metal Mike.
Probably me, because I can't afford good shit.
Yep.
You guys can
Hey,
still hear
if you
me.
want, I can send you some headphones.
I got quite a few pairs of headphones.
Yeah, I don't got
Oh yeah,
cash.
Ben's
That's the
more
thing that hurts.
Ben's
I
more
would just have to
closer
send
to
you
you.
guys. I'll text. I'm not gonna say it on YouTube. I'll text you guys afterwards.
Okay.
Let's not give out information.
Works for me.
Yeah, Nick, that's Frederick. He just changed his name.
Yep.
Yep, it is.
And I'm just on freaking Bandcamp on my laptop. Just looking at
How's that laptop, Ryan?
pretty good so far.
Cool.
I've had a few issues, but they're minor.
Yeah, I just need to get a pair of earphones and then I should be okay. But at
Yeah, I
some
need a
point,
better
I'm gonna
pair of
get like a
headsets and
tablet.
stuff.
I'm probably gonna get like a small tablet or something, just as a backup.
Nice.
That way, I don't have to use my phone all the time. You know. Azog's
Excellent.
Abyss, what's
Smart.
up?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
As far as
Oh, yeah,
any
there's
metal
news.
news, as far as any metal news, for this week, I haven't really heard much.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know if you want to tell them the news I told you that was in Metal News about, what was it, Testament and Jason Bittner.
Oh man, I know when I get the extra money, I'm going to order some shit.
Mm-hmm. Hey Ben, when are you thinking about doing? Are you gonna start up a series on your channel where you go to record stores and just review record stores? Have you thought about doing that?
I'm thinking about it. I mean,
you're close to a lot of them. There's stands. There's a bunch down in Lancaster. You can just go to. There's a bunch, I think, in York. I think there's a bunch around your area in Hershey, I think.
Well, yeah, like I said, though, the problem is my schedule. I'm off Sunday and Mondays, and, well, I know the one here on Monday is open, but a lot of them are closed on Sundays.
Yeah,
Since the pandemic.
Sucks about Stan's, because Stan's Records is I think the fourth oldest record store in Pennsylvania.
What's going on, Levi? What's going on, Azag's Abyss?
Yeah. You guys want to hop
Levi, good to see you here.
in? Yeah, what's up, Levi? I don't know if you guys want to hop in. We're welcome to. This is the last stream on the main channel. Make it a good
Love
one.
to see y'all over there too.
Yep.
Fortunately, I won't be on the first episode.
Yeah.
Yes, guys, definitely go subscribe to the Metal Bastards Hangout. That's where the streams are going to be happening at from now on Sundays.
Yep.
And now,
I know Levi's already subscribed to it.
Yeah. I think
we are.
Am I subscribed, Ben? If you look at it. If not,
See,
I can subscribe.
Yes.
YouTube's weird. Like, YouTube's very weird. Like, sometimes it'll tell me who subscribes, but sometimes it won't tell me. You know what I mean? Like, I saw when Ryan subscribed, I saw his YouTube channel come up, and when Levi subscribed, I saw Thrash Maniac 99 come up. Yeah, YouTube's really weird, so I have no clue who's subscribed and who's not subscribed. As far as that goes.
I'm looking on my subscription list. I think it says on my list. It says I think I am, but
I know
I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure you're subscribed.
Finally, somebody put up a full video of the new Star One album. Finally.
Oh, the new Immolation album came out. I have not listened to it yet. I want to hear it, though.
Okay, now we got to figure out what was the other albums.
All right, I'll send a link. Levi, if you want to come in, I'll send you a link, too.
What else do we have on the... Oh yeah, I got to get the author and publisher.
Man, I think our last stream should just be a fun stream. Whatever, everybody just has fun.
Yep.
It's gonna be fun. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a fun stream. Well, it's the last stream on this channel. It's not the last stream for good. But I'll send out links.
Awesome.
If you're sending out links, make sure Mario's not around. Ryan gets
Mario.
Who Mario?
Yeah, who's
Super Mario.
Super
You don't get the
Mario?
joke, I was making a video game joke.
Oh, okay.
That's why I pointed to Ryan.
Send out a link to Nick.
There's the full album of the Voivod album. Okay, let's put that on there.
I finally got a chance to listen to the whole Korn album 3 times over.
Mm-hmm.
I gave it time. I actually enjoy it. It's very enjoyable. It's not a bad album. It's not perfect, but it's not a bad album. It's very enjoyable.
Yeah, it's yes, it's generic, but it's short enough to where it does not insult your intelligence.
Mhm.
Oh yeah,
yeah, new
Napalm
Voivod.
Death.
I want to check out the new Voivod too.
I was going to say something, Ryan. Let's all try not to interrupt each other as much.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
It's a bad habit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Hey, Ryan. Hey, Ryan, Ben, do you guys like roller coasters by any chance? Like riding roller coasters?
Oh, dude, I love roller coasters.
Oh,
Especially
I love
especially the ones to go round and round the loops. They're my favorite. I love dangerous rides.
Yeah,
I love going to Hershey Park, riding that fast coaster Storm Runner. It goes you from 0 to 70.
I mean, it's been a good, it's been a good 20 years. Nah, not quite 20 years. Maybe 15 years since I've been to an amusement park. It's been a long time. I've been meaning to go again.
Well, you're close to one.
True, but it costs like almost $100 to get in there.
Yeah, Hershey. It's easier to get into Hershey Park compared to Disney.
Maybe it's $50 to get in there. I forget. I haven't been to Hershey Park in 22 years.
Hershey Park parking is around $10 or $15. Tickets are around $80.
Now I know why I don't go.
Yeah.
Last time I went, it's $35 to get in still. So it's been a long time. And I think parking might have been $5 at the time.
Yeah.
I mean, this was back in like 2000, 2001. It's been a long time. But, Disney's like, God, isn't Disney like over $100 to get in? I've never been to Disney.
It's like for one person, it's like almost $400 for like
Yeah,
a
man,
family of 1,000.
Yeah, man, I definitely want to check out that new Voivod. I got to check out other Voivod albums too. Like, there's only select Voivod albums I've listened to. Like the first 2 I've heard.
Yeah, I've listened to the singles. My first exposure to Voivod was Target Earth from 2013. That was just, oh my god, it was so bad. And then
did Target Earth have Jason Newsted in it still? I can't remember.
No, it was so bad. It was so bad.
He was on Phobius or whatever it's called.
Newsted. He did the Newsted stuff.
Yeah,
at that point.
And Newsted, I do have the self-titled Voivod album with Newsted on it. I didn't think it's very good.
I was like, ugh.
Ooh. I just got an update from Ralph. Ralph is ranking the Dio albums at the moment.
Yes, he's ranking all of his albums from the bands he's been in. It's a career ranking. Elf, Rainbow, Sabbath, Dio.
Yeah,
and Heaven and Hell.
I'm gonna give that a like, and I'm gonna watch that later.
$400. Screw that, dude. I got better things to spend $400 on than to go to Disney World and wait in line all day to ride a ride. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Probably pay $25 for a meal or more,
Yeah.
dude.
Go to the arcade, play pinball. It's more affordable than
Ooh.
that.
Yeah.
Dude, oh yes, we should talk about that quick. I did hear that new Creator track. Holy shit, is it good?
Mm.
I cannot wait till the new Creator comes out in June. That track's
Cool.
fucking perfect. Acid Rain's a great band too. What other track did I hear? There's another one I just heard. I did hear another new Scorpions track that was really good. Kind of sounds like China White from Blackout. Pretty damn good.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it definitely has a Blackout feel to it. Oh, and I heard a new Axel Rudy Pell song, which is pretty damn good too.
Have you heard anything on the new Scorpions at all, Ben?
Comes out this Friday.
Yeah, this Friday.
Okay.
Get it.
Are you
Yeah, my
probably
album.
getting-
I'm still gonna be reviewing that Rollo Tomasi album.
What's going on, Nick?
What's up?
What's up, man?
Hey,
Yeah.
Nick.
Not much, man.
I saw Karen's comment about your channel that says it doesn't exist. I just clicked on the link and it says, yeah, this channel does not exist.
You know what? I'll have to send it through Facebook Messenger then,
Okay, yeah. Because I'm definitely going to subscribe.
because I might have typed in a letter wrong or something. Because you know, when you start a new channel, they give you all these different numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you got to wait till you have 100 subscribers to change it or some crap.
Yeah, what
Oh,
happened
yeah.
to it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you were talking about new immolation.
Oh man.
Y'all were showing that last night.
Dude,
I haven't listened to it yet. I want to get it.
they don't have a
I
bad
shall be
album.
right
Still.
back.
They
Yeah,
have
I'll be
they're
right
not
they have
back,
a bad album.
guys. I shall be back in maybe 10, 15 minutes. I gotta hit the restroom real bad.
Okay.
All right. Sounds good.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of people that already jump the gun and say, oh, it's the best one yet. It's like, hold on. just calm down, because they don't have a bad album, and I'd be hard pressed to pick a favorite in terms of immolation. Like, I love every album. Like, there's definitely some ones I think are a little bit weaker, but they're still fucking great.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're definitely a solid death metal band through and through.
And that was a bitch to review, honestly. Like, just because, like, man, I don't have comparisons. I can compare them to other Immolation albums, because Immolation is kind of one of those bands that has their own sound within death metal. Like,
Right.
you hear a ton of like bands that, like, oh yeah, well, we listen to a lot of Immolation and that's why we sound this way, with like the weird dissonant riffs and like atonal creepy atmosphere. And it's like, oh yeah, we got it from Immolation. It's like, well, where did Immolation got it? I don't know, like, they kind of just did it.
It just happened.
I mean, maybe Morbid Angel, but I think like Trey and Rob Vigna are similar in terms of guitarists, but I think Rob is just a little bit more twisted and diverse with, like, I don't, man, watch that. If you see that dude live, like him doing the upstrokes and everything on his guitar, and like he's just like, it's wild. It's hard not to fixate on him live. It's like, what is he doing? Fuck.
Oh man, I got to see that.
I mean, they're on MBF now, and I mean they're going to be playing here, at least in Detroit, on the 3rd, and I think John and I are going to that one. Looks like we're missing out on Cannibal Corpse because it's sold out.
Oh,
Nice.
I'm seeing Cannibal Corpse in Reading, PA.
Yeah, I mean, it would have been nice to see like Revocation again too. Like, Revocation's awesome. Dave Davis, incredible fucking guitarist. Really wasn't sure about seeing Whitechapel after that last album, and yeah, Shadow of Intent. I'm not like the biggest deathcore fan anymore.
Yeah.
But you know, Corpse is Corpse, and they'll tour again. There's no way in hell they won't tour another round on this album. It's Corpse. They live on the fucking road.
Pretty much. Yep.
So yeah, missing out on that one. Yeah, again, this fucking weirdness. Pike versus the Automaton.
Yeah, seeing that thumbnail
cool.
now y'all did, I'm like, you did like the what looked like a fake cigarette coming out.
That
of
wasn't
your
well. That
mouth.
wasn't a fake one. That was I had my pack on me.
Oh wow!
But yeah, I thought about it. It was like, well, what's the right face for this weird ass album? And it was just with the cigarette hanging out. Like it's a strange album. Like, I get it. Like it's stuff that wouldn't fit on High and Fire, and it's also stuff that wouldn't necessarily fit on Sleep. Like some of it would, but there's some songs there like no, that absolutely would not work. But on their own, as like Pike's little like, well, I wanted to get this out there because I don't know, it's fucking weird.
Yeah.
Like there's like a 60s acid rock jam, except Matt Pike style, so it's sludgy. But yeah, like the song does not go fucking anywhere. But it's just kind of goofy and interesting. Like there's weird percussion everywhere, like phaser sounds and shit. But I don't know. It just doesn't go anywhere. It's like they just took a bunch of mescaline and like I'm gonna write a song, kind of.
Interesting.
Yeah. I was talking with John today. Like, dude, so far this year has already kicked out some really solid albums.
Yes.
I gotta check out some more new albums.
I got my first one of
Today was the
2022
anniversary
coming
of Saint
soon.
Anger.
What?
February 18th was the anniversary of Saint Anger.
Oh wow. Didn't know that. Well, happy anniversary, Saint Anger. While I'm looking at you.
Thought that was in
I don't know. I try to forget that album happened.
for real. It's like,
But
what
then
the
you
hell?
can't forgive it. But then you can't forgive it because then you might end up trying to forget about Lulu.
I don't know. I didn't. I heard the Eye on the Table bullshit, and it was like, all right, whose fucking half-brain fucking idea was it? Like, all right, let's get Lou Reed and Metallica together and get them to write an album. It's like, no,
I did buy that at FYE when it first came out, and I sold it back to FYE like a week later. I'm like, fuck this. I don't know why I bought it.
I don't know.
I'm glad I don't own Saint Anger. I don't have it in my collection.
I still got mine.
I got mine.
Yeah, I got Saint Anger too.
You gotta have it just to be a completionist.
Hey, I lucked out. I don't have it.
Well, see, I don't even own Risk. I don't know Megadeth's Risk. I feel like if I own Saint Anger, I probably should own Risk, but I don't want to buy it. Like if someone gave it to me, I'd be like, cool. All right.
I actually have 2 copies of Risk. I have the original version, and I have that remastered version from 2004.
Anybody see that Dave Grohl commercial on TV recently? Am I the only one?
What, for the movie?
No, where he's like, I'm making lasagna.
Oh, yeah, no, they're all the pop stars like trying to get they can't hear each other. Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah.
There's something to talk about, that new Foo Fighters song.
He just posted the Red Band trailer. I just put it on Facebook. Dude, like he actually shows the gore and shit. It's like, dude, this is gonna be like fucking gory as hell, like fountains of blood.
Yeah, I couldn't believe that. I looked at Facebook the day I heard about that song. I think you might have posted it, Nick.
Yep.
I'm like, wait a minute, Foo Fighters doing black and death metal, huh? Like I didn't believe it at first, so I went and listened to the track. I'm like, whoa,
Testament.
this is actually good.
I mean, he loves Celtic Frost. He loves Possessed, Slayer.
Yeah.
I mean, it all kind of comes out there, and like
I mean,
There's
for
only like a
Christ's
few
sakes,
parts to
Carrie
it, but it's
King's
good.
in, yeah, and you mentioned Slayer. Carrie King's in the movie.
Yeah. Dude, fucking Lionel Richie's in the movie too.
Lionel Richie.
Why not?
Why not?
Fuck it.
Ben Ryan.
I mean,
An
Dave
article
Grohl is
just
pretty
popped
much
up.
like he's friends with everybody. It seems like everyone's just like, oh yeah, I know Dave Grohl, solid dude.
Dave Grohl's I hear he's a cool dude, kind of like Gene Hogan. Nice guy.
Yeah. You know, I mean, hell, he probably knows Gene Hoglan too, and fucking hangs out with him, and they probably just like, yeah, solid dude.
Yeah. Anyway, Gene Hoglan's testament Alex Skolnick implies Gene Hoglan has a huge wang. Says there's a short list of potential drummers for the new band. For the band.
Well,
This is what the article says that Alex put out.
well, I mean, I still think Paul Bostap's got to be like the front runner.
No, I heard rumored there was another article that said apparently Bostaff was with them and there was a few other guys and Bostaff walked out angry at them.
Wow.
I mean, he's the one that seems like the most free, though.
Right.
Money.
Yeah.
You know, it's a business.
I mean, it is. I mean, maybe he saw what fucking Gene was making in terms of a share in the band, and
Plus Gene being on Twitch, you know.
well, yeah, Gene's successful for a reason. Not only does he like, you know, he's a consummate professional. Like he's always fucking working and trying to get better. I mean, hell, he shed like what 70 pounds,
Yeah, he looks great.
and I mean he's constantly playing and trying to learn new stuff. You know, plus I mean, there's a degree of professionalism. When you get Gene Hoglan in your band, it's going to get better because he's still working at getting better.
Right. That's
And
very
yeah,
true.
he's sociable. You know, he's friendly with people. He does the Twitch stuff. Yeah. I mean, if Paul Bostaph is willing to do all that stuff, you know, everything that fucking Gene has been bringing to the table, then yeah, I mean, I can see where they want to pay him the same amount. But if he's just there, like, well, I'm just going to tour and you guys can write the music and shit, it's like, well, then you kind of made an argument to get a lesser share.
True.
Yeah.
True. I mean, I don't mean to throw shade at Kiss, but Kiss is a business, not a band.
Like, Kiss has been in business for a while. Like, oh, man,
Yeah,
Thoughts on the new Nocturnal Mortem? I haven't heard it yet.
I have not even heard of it.
I know
no,
you
Nocturnal Mortem?
Yes.
I don't know
Nocturnal
if I know
Mortem.
that one.
Nocturnal Mortem. I think that's a black metal band, aren't they?
Screams black metal.
Yeah.
Ukrainian, yeah, Ukrainian. There's something new. I want to look at this.
I haven't listened to them.
Isn't Metallica supposed to be writing new stuff?
Supposed to be.
Supposed to be. We'll see. I mean, Kirk Hammett's got a solo album first. I don't know what to expect there.
Matt,
Yeah.
2025, we get a Lars Ulrich solo album.
Oh,
Just give me a drum machine. Just give me a fucking drum machine.
That's all you need there. Kirk Hammett's solo album, I'd expect to be pretty bluesy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. He might try to throw in some metal stuff. I don't know. He's kind of hard to predict. There will be a wah pedal.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's for sure.
Oh god, I can't get
wait
the
a
image
minute.
of Lars out of
It's
my head now.
it's not-
Oh god.
It'd be like, wait a minute, isn't this actually the new Metallica album?
No.
I don't know.
Question is, if Lars got a solo album, who would he have join him? That's my
Water
question.
Dive 22 Productions. What's going on?
What's up,
What's up,
Water
man?
Dive?
Okay, apparently this might be. It says it's some new Russian name, but its English translation is called To Lunar Poetry, and it says here, Old Lunar Poetry demo holds a very special place in discography of Nocturnal Mortem. On one hand, the quality of the songs released on this record in 1996 gained the attention of the whole scene back then. Many fans still wonder why it is labeled only as demo, while others simply praise it as pagan black metal at its best. On the other hand, due to some technical aspects, mostly because of the loss of the lyrics and the absence of new keyboard arrangements, the band did not the band did not perform the fan favorite from Lunar Poetry during the last 2 decades. The 25th anniversary of the demo became the most logical reason to bring the old songs back to life. To Lunar Poetry is a full-length album that contains the new versions of timeless classics from the demo that were written by the band, thus leaving in 1996 the material from other authors that was present of the demo. Beyond this, new album brings forth the renewed Return of the Vampire Lord epic, initially released in 1997 on the EP of the same name, and new full force intro composition. To Lunar Poetry marks the return of Nocturnal Mortem members from the 90s, both with fresh blood in recording lineup and the renewal of the music created in times of old with still possibilities of today. To Lunar Poetry is a place where the past and the future of Nocturnal Mortem meet. So basically, in an essence, it's them redoing the demo.
Oh, okay. Oh, Jesus Christ! It's all in Cyrillic.
Yeah. Ukrainian language and stuff.
Well, that's the Cyrillic alphabet. I mean, like I said, it looks like all the keys you don't use in a scientific calculator.
Jesus, it's so weird.
This band's been around for a while.
Yeah, that's the first thing they've done since it would have been 2017. Verity.
Because say they've been around since the 90s, I think.
Well, it looks like they were around as 2 other bands before, like from 91 to 93. There were Separation, which I'm pretty sure there's another band called Separation. And then 93 to 94, Crystalline Darkness. And then they were Nocturnal Mortem with a C, and then they put in a K. Oh, well, hold on here.
What?
They were lumped in with NSBM, but let's see.
I think that no, they're not. They're more in that kind of symphonic black metal in some cases.
Symphonic black metal, I mean, you can still be NSBM. Let's say, as of 2014, the band has claimed to have distanced themselves from the racist political themes of their earlier lyrics. So their earlier stuff was NSBM. Though since they've still continued to play NSBM shows.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of NSBM.
No, I keep that Nazi bullshit in the fucking dumpster where it belongs.
I totally agree, man.
Most of it sounds like shit too. But I don't know if I'm gonna be checking that out.
What's going on, Levi?
How's it going, guys?
Hey, it's up, man.
Doing good.
We were just talking about the apparently the new Nocturnal Mortem album to Lunar Poetry, which is just them redoing that one demo they did in the late 90s.
I gotta ask Levi a question. Hey, Levi. I told these guys this. I don't know if you heard. How would you feel about in 2025 a Lars Ulrich solo album written by himself?
Better than a Barnes solo album. That's for damn sure.
What if you got Barnes on vocals? Though?
Oh God!
Yeah, there you go. You get Barnes on vocals. All right, Lars, give me a beat. All right, that's sick.
You want me to break up the tin can there, Chris?
There you go.
No, be funny. We find out Lars can actually sing. It's just Lars singing on the drums.
No.
History.
Oh, no, don't. Barnes is not going to let that happen. He wants to hold on to that record for as long as possible.
God.
What was it? Was it that is a different dude, Mad Metal Mike or whatever? Another reviewer I saw. That dude. I think his name is Mad Metal Mike.
Mad Metal?
Yeah, different dude. He's fucking hilarious. You should check out his videos. He did one where he just fucking raked fucking skillet over the fucking coals. But he did one for fucking 6 Feet Under recently.
Oof.
It was fucking hilarious. The dude's great at fucking editing too. Like he splices in a whole bunch of ridiculous shit.
Was it Mad Mike Metal?
Mad Mike Metal, maybe that
Mike
might be it. Dude, the dude's fucking hilarious.
I'm looking him up now. This must be it here. Mad Mike?
Yeah, that might be it.
Christopher Barker. That would be me. Everybody knows. Everybody's used to it.
I think it's me. I think it's Mike's Mike that is actually echoing us.
That's because I have shitty technology. I
Yeah.
don't have money.
Yeah. We apologize for the echoing.
Could be worse. Could be worse. Could be a screaming goat.
Oh yeah, Frederick. I can't say anything about the shirts until you see the premiere. Got to keep that one
Oh, I didn't know that.
under wraps. Yeah, so it's a double premiere tomorrow. So yeah, 2:00 the T-shirt one, and I wanted to make sure I got Miller's video up too.
Oh
Hey,
man,
Nick.
those new T-shirts look badass, man.
Dude,
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get one.
I mean,
I'm
with
gonna get
the
one
fact
too.
that we got fucking Mark Riddick, which is fucking insane.
Nice.
That's even more
Have you thought about
badass.
doing reaction videos to songs, Nick? At all?
Hmm?
Have you done any like reactions to songs?
Me?
Yeah.
No,
just
I generally don't like doing reaction videos because I'm going to review the entire album anyway. Like if it's something I really want to review, and I think that's a little bit like tougher to like dive into an entire album and talk about it. For me that feels like more of a cool discussion versus like sitting back watching the videos. Like I like this track. This is what I like about it. And then going back to it, like hey, if you love doing that, that's awesome. But for me, mostly I'd rather watch a review. Like tell me about it.
Okay.
How to make you feel.
Ryan's switching to his laptop.
Yeah,
Ryan's heading back.
Yeah,
Here, Ryan. There you go. So.
Welcome back.
Yeah, I'm back.
Welcome back. That's
So
my
yeah, I got these 3 albums this past week in the mail. I got
Creator.
Violent Revolution.
Good
Ooh,
album.
that's a good one.
And then to get closer to complete my typo collection,
Oh, nice.
been
Nice.
jamming this one a lot.
Oh, that is
lately.
such a fucking bleak album. I love
That
it.
might be my favorite type of album too.
That is my favorite one. I don't know. There's something about it. It's
Yeah, and
it's
I've
a total
especially-
bummer.
It
But-
really is.
Right.
Yeah, and I've been trying to listen to more stuff like that because next week on my podcast we're doing gothic metal albums, and it's like, oh fuck, I gotta listen to a whole bunch of shit.
My Dying Bride, Paradise Lost. I mean,
Immortal?
Catatonia,
Tiamat.
Catatonia.
Shell.
Tiamat. Yeah, the later
Gathering.
Tiamat stuff, like Wild
Yeah.
Honey. Wild Honey's
Um,
it's a good goth album there.
What's Somebody
That is a
Pray?
good one.
What's Somebody Pray?
Yes.
Kind of.
yeah, towards the end, yeah.
Dark Seed.
Mm-hmm.
God, I mean, even Dark Tranquility has like a gothic tinge to him every now and then too. Maybe it's mellow death, but
Would you consider Ghost kind of goth in a way?
yeah, but it sounds like also like retro metal, or at least it was. Like I don't know, like Ghost is just kind of like a regular metal band now. Like their earlier stuff, that's where I got into them because I like the stuff that sound like Blue Oyster Cult and Deep Purple and shit like that. Like I grew up on that shit. And then, even Tobias said it was sort of an evolution, like they're kind of going to go through eras, and now they hit this like mid '80s kind of poppy era. I was like, no.
Worked for Queen, but other bands.
Yeah. I mean, Queen was willing to really experiment. I mean, and it wasn't as though like everything released by Queen was great. Like fucking was it? Oh God,
Want to break free?
Something in space or
Oh, Hot Space. That's
Hot
a bad
Space.
album.
Yeah,
Hot Space.
That's like pure pop. They
Yeah,
were trying
not-
to do what Michael Jackson did on Thriller on that album, and it pretty much fell for Queen.
And I mean, the game has great songs on it, but there's some misses on there too.
True.
Yeah, it's funny. I thought about talking about a couple Rush albums, but I was gonna talk about later Rush. A lot of people don't talk about the later albums after the 80s, or they don't talk about the late 80s, early 90s albums, kind of the stuff that's not mentioned.
Yeah. I mean, I think after was it Power Windows? There was, I guess you could argue a dive in some of the quality, and I mean, there's stuff from the '90s I do like. Like there's some stuff on Test for Echo I really like.
I like Counterpart. I think
that's a good album. Yep. That one came mostly out of fucking Alex Lifeson getting pissed. Like, all right, I'm just done with the fucking synths. Can we let's just rock out?
In the 90s,
yeah.
Neil went away for a bit on a huge fucking cross country motorcycle ride or something.
Oh man, that sounds like fun.
Maybe a car ride. Like having airbags.
I don't know.
Test for Echo did have decent tracks on it.
That's not even the Death
Dude, the title track's awesome. And Driven's got a fucking monstrous hook on it.
Presto.
Snakes and Arrows was a good album.
Yeah,
Presto,
dude, the last album, Clockwork Angels. Awesome.
Vapor Trails.
Yeah.
I think Vapor Trails. I do like the album art for that album.
Yeah, I don't have the remix version of that one. Everyone says you should get the remix version. I have the OG version, and I thought it was good, but the mix is definitely more raw. Like, it definitely doesn't sound as polished as other efforts. But there's some good songs on it, though.
I'll be back.
Speaking of album covers, seeing if you've been. Speaking of album covers, I've thought about starting up a new thread on YouTube. 10 great metal albums with terrible album art.
Ooh, that's easy. I
thought about that one too. It depends on what I'm going to talk to. Because Marty invited me on his heavy metallurgy thing, and he's like, "Well, the guest picks the subject." I was like, fuck. All right, I got to think of something to talk about.
I was
thinking about doing album art, but he brought up album art that fits the content. Like, you look at the album art and the music just fits the album.
Iron Maiden has a few album arts that are terrible. Well, one album art
Dance
that's
of
just
Death.
bad.
Dance of Death,
yeah.
As much as I love these two, Load and Reload, the Piss and Semen and Blood and Semen, that's gotta be on there.
Yeah, not a fan of those covers.
I mean, some people I heard don't like the album art for Injustice for All. I think it kicks ass.
I think
that's pretty cool. It's
a good one.
Even if everybody hates it, Saint Anger is kind of a cool cover.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they got when you open it up and expand it, it was Pusshead that did that, right?
I think so. But yeah, it's at least an improvement from Blood and Semen and Piss and Semen.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Ben. Levi said, what was it? 10 great albums. What'd you say?
10 great albums with terrible album covers.
Load and Reload. Yes, I would think to myself that's got to be.
Those albums are great. In my opinion.
To me, it's
subjective.
I'm gonna say Ram It Down by
Black Sabbath Mastered Reality. It's just.
I mean, I like the lettering though. I mean, it's just. I mean, they had better covers. I mean, honestly, the Volume 4 cover isn't that great either, but.
Sabotage, that's a pretty bad album cover.
Yeah, dude.
That's a great album.
Dude, fucking Bill Ward and those goddamn fucking long johns, dude.
The biggest boner in the history of boners.
And apparently those were Ozzy's long johns that he was wearing.
Yep. They didn't really tell him, like, oh yeah, we're doing the shoot today. Like, yeah, wait, what, now?
You know, it's funny, on the back, it's funny, in the back cover, they have the band. You know, I'm like, well...
I'm pretty damn sure they were high, or they were fucked up on something when they did that photo shoot.
There was a good chance that if Black Sabbath was awake, they were high.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
But yeah, I got two prime candidates for this subject right here.
Oh, God.
Balls to the
Oh,
wall.
Balls to the Wall. I hate that album cover.
That's a
Great album. I can't stand
Hairy
that
leg
cover.
with a set of balls in his hand.
and in no way homoerotic at all.
Yeah, it's like ugh.
It was the 80s. Things were different.
That's true.
Yep.
A lot more cheap in the
Oh, I
80s.
You know what's funny? I'm gonna do. This is an AC/DC one. I'm gonna go blow up your video.
What is?
I mean, it's got Angus on
Yeah,
it.
yeah, Marks and Matt.
Oh, is that Ballbreaker?
Blow up your video.
I don't think it's that bad of a cover.
I don't think it's that bad because it's got Angus on it.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
I forgot another.
Great album art, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot another one, a personal favorite album of mine, even though
You know,
the album cover is
I will say
very,
Black Ice.
ugh.
Oh, dude, no, I like that one. I like that cover. Well, it's Whalen. Is it Michael Whalen?
Thank you.
Did Arise? He did fucking Cause of Death. Did Bat Out of Hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fucking epic album cover there.
I mean, a bad album art cover, I'm going to say Black Ice because you really can't see the AC/DC songs in the back of the album, but it's a good album, you know.
Some other ones I got Cannibal Corpse Kill just because it just says kill on it.
And it's kind of a bland album cover. I was a little taken back by it when it came out. I'm like, whoa, this is kind of different for Cannibal Corpse. It's not like all gory and stuff.
I think even Vincent Locke was upset that his artwork didn't make the cover. And was like, no, it's on the first page. As soon as you open it up, the guy with the fucking the knife
With
made
the
out of someone's jaw.
Yeah.
Doesn't Queen have a bad album art cover? I think.
Quite a few. It's kind of bad. It's pretty lame.
Oh god, and I think there's no cornier album cover for a really good album than Messiah's Extreme Cold Weather. It's just a polar bear. What the fuck? The album's kick ass, but the cover is not.
I'm sitting there trying to think too.
Well, Fate's Warning, the original, the debut, was it Night on Brocken? Yeah, the OG cover. Bad.
Yeah, it's like two different covers. I have both versions of it too. You got the original cover, then you got a version where it has like a moon or something on the front of it.
Yeah, I would say exhumed gore metal.
Yeah.
Dare I say? Dare I say the self-titled Nickelback?
Oh, I just thought of a good album with a bad album cover. Manowar, Into the Glory Ride. Terrible.
I was just about to say that one next. Yeah,
I can't do Manowar, man. It's like, dude, if I see it's too many oiled up dudes here.
The Beatles, Yesterday and Today.
All right.
I have one in mind because I remember seeing Mike from Become the Night show it. Riots Fire Down Under.
Yes.
I don't understand the fucking seal. Like, I know it's their mascot, but why?
I don't get it either. And Riot's such a kick-ass
band.
And that cover, it's like
I guess they were trying to have their own Eddie or something, you know.
And they picked the wrong fucking creature to go for.
It's definitely a bizarre mascot.
About
Amen.
that.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I have never liked this album cover.
About that.
No, I don't care for it either.
I mean, I'm not the
I
biggest
didn't
fan
think
of
about Swan
this
Song.
Carcass album. Like, I don't even know what the fuck is going on. Like, I have no idea.
Okay,
my
I'm
buddy
gonna be able
Scott
to.
sent me a message. I'm sorry, Ben.
Oh no, you're fine.
I was saying my
I'm
buddy
gonna
Scott
say-
asked the question. He's watching the stream, but he doesn't have a YouTube channel. So
All right, cool.
he said Rod Stewart's An Old Raincoat Won't Ever Let You Down.
I'd have to look that one up.
Go ahead and do it.
Bad album covers. Well, not really much to it. Metallica's The Black Album. I mean,
No.
It's just lazy.
It's just, yeah.
Dude,
it's like-
yeah. The Hydra Vein debut. I have that. Hold on.
Dude, yeah.
Oh boy. Oh man. Now we're starting to get a little obscure with this shit.
Yeah, we want Rod Stewart.
Razor, Malicious Intent. It's just
Yeah.
chick with nails sharpening up a saw. It's like, really? After the badass cover they had for Evil Invaders.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
I don't
not
even know
really
what the fuck that is.
great.
Yeah, I don't even know what the hell is going on. It's like
I
a
don't know
goblin
what
holding a
that-
scythe.
Yeah. No, it's bad. Yeah. Not a bad album. Well, I mean, the recording quality is not great, but music's pretty good.
Trying to think here.
This Sam. The Beatles Disaster. Oh yeah, Magical Mystery Tour. Terrible album art cover. Good album.
Bad R&B.
Yeah, Maiden Dance of Death would be up there too.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's a bad album cover.
Awful.
Yeah.
Awful.
Really good
it's like-
album. You never know though. The Crying Baby. That album art cover. Anybody remember that one?
Which one?
I think it was an album called Yeah Yeah Yeahs or something like that. And it's like a Crying Baby.
I don't know any of their stuff.
Yes, good one. Acid Rain, Obnoxious. What a weird album cover.
I'll look that one
It's,
up.
it's like very. It looks like a pop album. It's like all pink and weird looking.
Oh Jesus, that's
It's a great
that's hard.
album.
You just looked at
It's just got a bizarre album.
Oh god.
It's hard to look at.
another one, Therion's Thaley album.
Metal Tech.
That cover is so fucking cheesy, but the album's great.
Death Corpse. Metal
That's
Tech.
probably the only symphonic album from Therion.
Their first symphonic album, yeah, 96.
What's the album before that? What was the album before that? Lepra.
Let me check.
That one's not too bad either. It's kind of
La
them.
Pesa Cliff Off.
What?
Trying to think. Therion, Lepra, however you pronounce it. I can't.
La
I know the
Pesa
album.
Cliff Off. Yeah, the album
That's the
before
one, yeah.
Thaley. Yeah, that one's not the greatest either. But Thaley, just because it's like, what in the hell is this supposed to look like? A fucking like owl dog humanoid?
That's true. It's very corny looking.
So corny, but the album's fantastic.
Yeah, it's the only album, like, as far as their symphonic stuff goes, that I actually do like.
I honestly really only like their debut so far.
The debut.
I mean,
Those are actually the only two Therions I have is Philly and the first one,
Of Darkness.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like how with Thaley, Dan Swano did the couple of vocals doing his more gothic style singing, which was really good.
Yeah, that's good. Other albums were
Oh.
bad albums.
Ooh. Someone.
Anthrax.
Ooh. Led Zeppelin 3.
I would say Zeppelin 4 is worse, just because it's a guy with sticks.
no logo. I don't know. They just want that thing to be like just obscure.
I think I'm gonna have to say, well, yeah, Anthrax, Sound of White Noise.
Oh, I would go Fistful of Metal because
Yeah,
don't even-
Fistful of Metal. Is
like I don't even
really
understand like
cheesy.
what angle that fist is going through.
See, I actually do like that cover.
Stones out.
I know it's cheesy as fuck, but I actually do like it.
Hey
I mean,
Ryan,
it's cheesy. I mean, it's endearing for me because I do like that album, but
Mhm.
it's like
hey
in
Ryan,
terms
you're
of
gonna
art,
hate me for
they,
a minute. I have
they
to bitch
fucked
on the
up the
Rolling
proportions,
Stones.
and it doesn't make any fucking
Okay.
sense.
True, it is quite odd looking. I do agree.
Up a Rolling Stones album
The
cover.
original "Killing Is My Business" by Megadeth. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Dude, with the ketchup.
Yeah.
The Rolling Stones "Dirty Work" album art cover. Ryan.
I don't know if that's what year.
1986.
Oh, that's
Just
in the
what?
80s. Oh yeah, that's well after. Well,
Just
that was before Steel Wheels.
A lot
Yeah.
of fucking pastels. Yikes. God, did everyone get a fucking magenta shirt? Jacket?
Someone's wearing a magenta jacket and
Frederick says Cold Lake says Cold Lake cover.
Oh, fuck Cold Lake.
Well, that album's
God.
just bad in general.
Gentle Giant Freehand 1975 Ben album art cover.
Gentle Giant.
I don't know. I don't know if
I know
you
who
would
they are.
consider this- I don't know if you would consider this a terrible album cover, but yes, close to the edge.
No.
I mean,
No.
not
I mean,
really.
it's a simple
The logo's
color.
cool.
It's a simple color. All of this is like a green color and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't.
I said it like I was like a question mark at the end or something like that.
Yeah, why do you have to make everything sound like this? I guess if there's a question mark at the end of it, at the end of every sentence. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know what I was thinking. Oh God, now I'm doing it too. Family Guy references, people.
Mhm.
Scorpions Animal Magnetism. That's a pretty bad album cover.
Virgin Killer is probably the
Virgin
one.
Killer is
No,
the
yeah,
one.
I agree.
Holy
That's
shit! How?
Screw
Who the
that.
fuck thought that was a good idea?
Even
I
the
don't
band
know.
was against that cover.
I was
they
like,
didn't
dude, what are
want
you
it.
doing? Like, what? It's fun. Like, no, it's not. It's
No.
child pornography.
Right. It's a,
I'm
I
trying to think of
refuse-
a truth here. I'm
I
trying to think of a
refuse to
truth.
learn that version.
Mm,
Like the only version I have of it is with the band on the front of it.
great, terrible cover.
And Animal Magnetism is not bad because the chick's about to go down on the dude. So there you go.
But there's
going
the
on
dog
Metal Connection?
sitting there.
But the dog doesn't
The
make
dog's
sense. I will.
sitting there, and she's about to. The dog's gonna watch.
Yeah, that's.
I
a
don't know.
stupid cover.
Alice
It's dumb.
Cooper, Razor Fist, and Yell.
What was the one with the dude pulling away like her bubblegum tit in the back seat?
Love Drive.
Oh, Love Drive.
Love Drive.
Yeah,
That's
Love
a
Drive.
great
There we go.
cover.
Stupid album cover.
Ah, it's weird.
You know,
Because
Hey,
if
Ben,
you
you know
go,
what's
I think it's
a-
either in the back or in the insert, you see the actual tit pop out.
Yeah, you do.
you know what's funny? The album's pulled up in my Metal Churches Hanging in the Balance.
Oh, that's a bad album.
Oh
cover,
yeah,
too.
no, yeah, that one.
It's actually a good album, but yeah, the cover's terrible.
Overkill, Under the Influence. That one's on here for some reason.
No,
That's not a bad.
that's it.
That's a
That's
cool
a-
cover. I like it.
Dance to Death. Well, we all know that's going to be on this.
Yeah.
Scorpions
This-
fly to the rainbow. God,
Ooh, yeah,
forgot about.
that's a
I don't even
cover.
know what the hell was who. Someone was high. Someone was really fucking high.
I mean, it was
I mean,
70s
even
after all.
the music's even quite trippy on that album too. But yeah,
Iron
then the
Angel,
back of the
Hellish
album's even
Crossfire.
worse. Where they're showing
What?
that fucking dude's ass or whatever it is.
Mike,
Born
what did you say?
Again,
Iron
Black
Maiden's what?
Sabbath. Okay, that's another terrible album art cover, but a great fucking
And the album's
Born
not.
Again by Black Sabbath. Seven Star. It's just a picture of Tony Iommi.
That album.
Yeah.
I mean, it was originally supposed to be a Tony Iommi solo album.
Yeah,
There's-
the
There's
label
an
pretty
album
much says that.
called-
Listen, Tony, your name's big, but it's not as big as Black Sabbath, is it?
There's
Ah.
an album called. There's a band called Frenzel Rom, and there's an album called Dick Sandwich. Ugh.
Oh, Frenzel
look it
World?
up.
Yeah, it's an Australian punk slash ska band.
Yeah. Yep, the album's called Dick Sandwich, and it looks like what it is. You just prepare your eyes.
Autopsy shit fun.
Dude, I own that one. It's a Tootsie Roll. It's a Tootsie Roll.
Yeah,
Like a couple of Tootsie Rolls.
There's a it's a I'm trying to think that grind band regurgitated. There's a
Regurgitate Carnivorous Erection.
Oh, that album cover.
Yeah, that was terrible.
Dude, the
Fate's
first time I
Warning,
ever heard a
Night
song
on Brocken.
by that band was off of that album, and it was a Parade of the Decapitated Midgets. Like, what the fuck? The song fucking ripped. Like,
shit.
I actually have a collection of like demos and shit, and they literally just took a still shot from that chick barfing out her insides and not the Beyond Gates of Hell.
Can we all agree Pantera's Metal Magic is their worst album art, but still agree?
Yes.
That's a bad one. Yeah.
It's terrible, man. It's like Tony the Tiger's fucking cousin that likes to do LARPing.
How about
It's bad, man. Metal Magic is a terrible cover.
Name's Timmy the Puma and
Negative.
the Mage.
Typo Negative, The Origin of the Feces?
The original version of it?
The original or the reissue cover?
You got to be talking about the original one.
Yeah, with Peter's
Peter's
bubble.
still shown as asshole.
Sphincter.
Might have been intentional bad artwork. You know what? Fuck them. They look at my butthole.
I wonder about
who
the original.
did that though. Well, oh, no, it was
Or
me.
or the original Far Beyond Driven cover.
Oh,
I
that one's
have an
pretty
edition
bad.
with that cover.
Oh
Like,
God.
That's not gonna. That wasn't gonna make it through any censor boards. It's like, what are you kidding? Like, no, she was into it. Well, I mean, it was into her. You know what I mean there? Because vagina. Anyway. What do you mean no? Oh man.
What about...
Death Corpse Metal Tit.
Wait,
That's an
metal
album.
tit?
Yes, look it up. Type in Death Corpse, DETHKORPS, and Metal Tit. Look it up. It's a legit album. I just looked it up.
Oh God.
Yeah. I mean, is it a tank?
It's a tank with tits.
Oh. It's like a zero effort fucking job there.
I think they might have hired. This looks like it was made by someone in elementary or middle school.
Oh, this is a fun stream.
Oh my God.
Motley Crue, Too Fast for Love. Terrible album.
Yeah.
Great album.
No, but it's just
I don't
them
wanna look at
copying.
the
It's just them.
That's true.
It's them copying Sticky Fingers
Yeah,
from
it
the
is.
Rolling Stones.
Actually, you know what? You're right about that.
Yeah, that's true.
That's very true. Yep.
No points for originality.
Yeah.
Now, Generation Swine, though.
That was bad.
That whole album's just bad.
Yeah, definitely the worst Motley album for sure.
I'm just looking.
I'm still trying to think of some off the top of my head.
Oh, that one
Guns
gave
N' Roses, The Spaghetti Incident. That's a pretty bad cover.
Yeah,
Oh,
not
you know
a
what's a
fan of
terrible
that one.
album art cover? David Bowie's pinups.
Let me try and think.
I'm just looking on Google Images.
I'm trying to think of some Dream Theater. Sure, there's gonna be some that have
Oh, the
terrible.
first Dream Theater.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
when
first
Dream-
yeah, when Day and Dreamy Night, that was meh. The cover on that was meh.
Meh.
Falling,
I wanna say-
falling into it, and he
It's
didn't
like
have that
the
great
final
cover.
May. It's
Yeah,
a
Fall
bad
into
cover.
Infinity was kind of but most of their
Yeah.
album covers are fucking fantastic.
I think that's
Frank
the album
Zappa.
where they tried to go more commercial.
Yeah.
What about?
Well, I
I'm
remember
trying to think.
Burning My Soul was on the radio.
Yeah, it was
I-
back then. I do. There was another track on that album too, played on the radio.
I can't remember
Oh,
which one.
can't think of the title, but it was track 2 off that album.
This is, well, the first
It's been
one's
so
New
long.
Millennium.
It's been so long since I've listened to it.
I actually need to get more Dream Theater in my collection. I only have
Yeah, same here.
I only have Images and Words, Octavarium, and unfortunately The Astonishing.
Oh god.
Well, I don't
What
think
do
The
I need to-
Astonishing is like completely bad. It's just it didn't have to be a 2-disc one.
Yeah, it could have been just one
There were
mediocre album instead of
there were
two
some
bad
good
ones.
songs, but most of it was just.
Man of War.
I liked it when it first came out, but I just not returned to it very much at all, except for one song. I do like Heaven's Cove. That's actually a pretty song. I like the
I have more than you. I think I
guitar play
have.
on there.
I have Awake. I have
Okay.
Metropolis. I have Metropolis Part 2, 6 Degrees, Train of Thought, Octavarium, and
Okay.
A Dramatic Turn of Events.
I might
need
be
to
in the
get.
minority. I really don't like the album art cover for Ultimate Sin. I might be in the minority. I think that's Ozzy's worst.
I think
cover,
it's
in my opinion.
it's.
I kind of like that
But the
cover.
album's good.
I
The-
kind of like
the
it
album
too.
art's slick. It's just weird. It
I
looks like
like
it should be like airbrushing a van.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really. Yeah, now that you say that.
I think Osmosis is worse.
Yeah, I mean that's just lazy.
Well,
Scream.
Black Rain's quite bad too. That cover.
What was that last album Ozzy did? Ugh. That album.
An ordinary man.
Ordinary Man.
Ordinary Man.
Just Ozzy wearing a hat.
But yeah, back to Dream Theater. It's like, yeah, the definite albums I need to get from them. I need to get Awake, Metropolis 2, 6 Degrees, and Train of Thought. Like those four, I definitely need to get at some
I
point.
do have 6 Degrees and Train of Thought.
I need.
6 Degrees
Images.
is awesome.
That's a great
Images.
album.
Oh, what do I? Images. Systematic. Black Cloud. And then the new album, and that's.
I actually also need to get the new one because I really like.
Yeah,
the
those
new
are
one.
those four.
Yeah, I gotta get
Images,
it. I still haven't
Systematic.
even listened to it yet.
That's pretty solid. I mean,
It's great.
it's
Yeah, I heard it's
pretty
really
much
good.
what you'd expect from Dream Theater at this point. Like, I mean, all right, John Petrucci fucking rips. Jordan Rudess has way too many settings in his keyboard, but he's really fucking good.
Heard there's some 8-string guitar.
Mike
work on it.
Mangini's
Yep.
drumming is great.
Not as great.
Portnoy's
as
still
Neil.
better, but anyway.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, Mangini's good. He is really good. James Young's bass work is always fucking amazing. The dude's just, again, he's buttery smooth. And then
Yeah.
James LaBrice in the band.
I will say, like the difference with this album compared to other Dream Theater albums, it's more riff oriented this time
Excuse me,
around.
I am sorry.
I think
I did notice that with the singles.
I think they took the reaction to the Astonishing, at least pretty well in terms like the last two albums have definitely sounded more like the Dream Theater we've come to love, not like a bloated rock opera that no one gives a shit about.
Seems like it has more guitar solos too by Petrucci.
And some
From
more
what I've heard.
gent tones as well.
Yeah, there's been genty stuff, but I mean, if they can play it
Gent.
and incorporate it in their sound, because I mean, it is prog. You know, you're incorporating all sorts of wild elements and shit. Like that's
Yeah.
prog.
That song where John just brings out the eight
Okay.
string, though.
Here's
my
a topic.
God.
Here's a topic. Great albums with one shitty fucking song.
Oh, I did that.
Yeah,
Already.
that was
Uh,
a while back.
Yeah, no, I that was a response actually. I think that was I forget who started that one, but I jumped on it because like, all right,
I
This
got
will
to
be
keep
fun.
up on these threads.
Dude, the threads are like, if I see a cool thread, man, I love responding to those. Those are fun. And
I know, like-
Here's a perfect example of one I think right off the bat. Undertow.
what's the bad song?
Disgustipated.
I love it. It's necessary.
It's a good
It
song.
says so.
I don't like it. Ah,
Life
everything-
feeds on
no,
life,
everything-
feeds on life, Ryan.
everything on the rest of this album, great, freaking great.
But
the
technically,
one
it's like
thing
an
I
extra
like.
track. It's a hidden bonus track.
Oh, and there's another one. Fear Inoculum. I do not care for chocolate chip trip. I don't.
care.
that one was
actually the only song I actually like is Tempest. Like Tempest is the lone song that was like, all right, that's a pretty solid song. The rest of it is a long fucking circle jerk drum jam of, like, well, we all did acid. Let's see how long it lasts. Oh, for at least one 13-minute song, redose.
Alright.
I mean, I love
should
Tool, but
bring-
man, that album is boring as fuck.
Let's go to Reload. There's some good songs, and there's one shit song.
I'll argue Where the Wild Things Are off of Reload is the most underrated Metallica song
Love
ever.
It is.
Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it.
I think I
So what-
agree. I actually do like that track.
I think the one song I think
different.
on,
Yeah.
Reloaded, I'm thinking the one song on there that I think is shit, Low Man's Lyric.
Oh.
I don't think it's bad. It's definitely not a memorable song for me.
I have to say.
Honestly,
I don't-
I think my least favorite song on Reload, not that it's bad, it's just kind of there, and that's Attitude.
Hey, I like
It
that
is- It
song.
is bad. I don't like it.
Yeah, it's bad.
I like that song.
Prince,
I don't.
Prince Charming's not too bad.
Prince Charming's pretty thrashy for what they were going
Yeah.
for on that.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I think that's another underrated one. Yeah, there's some good riffs on there.
I like Reload better than Load. I mean,
Yeah.
I would,
yeah,
well, it's kind of tough because I'll have times where I'll listen to where I like Reload more. Sometimes I like Load more. Like how I did the video of defending the albums and trying to pick which songs from each would make the perfect loaded album. I had more songs on Reload just because there were just a few more stronger tracks on Reload than Load.
that's
But
Yeah.
I will
Load,
say
I
this
will say
about
when it comes to
Metallica.
that, yeah, like I would say like Load had the more bluesy tracks, and then
Yeah,
Reload had the more hard
think-
rock. Tracks.
I would probably think
Yeah.
7 off. I would say 7 off of Load. I would put on there. Bleeding Me, Outlaw Torn,
Absolutely, yeah.
King
I love
Nothing.
King Nothing. That bass line is so good.
Yeah, what was that? That's 3. Until
The
It's
house that
Sleep.
Jack built.
Yeah, that
Until It
was.
Sleeps
I
is
was
okay.
about to mention that.
For
Mama,
that
I am the
bluesy-
only one
for
that
that
does not like
bluesy-
that song.
I'll
The house
say
that Jack built.
I can listen to
No,
Bleeding Me.
Until It
and-
Sleeps. I do not like Until
No,
It
I
Sleeps.
remember when that video premiered. It was like, what in the ever living?
Yeah, the
fuck
music
is
video was
this?
pretty bad, but the song's actually good. But
Well, I
yeah, the
remember
house that
Day
Jack
sucks.
built. But yeah, the house that Jack built, I really like because they really did that blues style
Yeah.
so
And,
well.
and
on
I-
that.
and what else was there? I said Mama Said, and then either you could switch either between 8 My Bitch or 2x4.
I would go
Well, Ain't
2
My
by
Bitch is
4
terrible,
I like
but
that groove on
great.
that song.
Okay, and then
Ain't
I'll
My
say,
Bitch. It's a better track.
yeah, I'd like 8 My Bitch a little bit
I'm
more.
not a huge fan of that.
Okay, and then we got Reload, Feel, obviously,
That's a great song.
Yes, that is a great tune.
Fixer, Where the Wild Things
That's a
Are,
good song.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that one I actually do like.
Unforgiven 2.
Fuck
Yeah.
Too many
these
Unforgiven.
songs.
Uh,
Yeah.
I'm trying to-
Come on.
That's
Some of these other ones are
Fuck every
Yeah.
sequel to a really good song like that. Like,
Exactly. I agree with Nick.
I agree.
Fuck the
I
other
do.
Unforgiven.
What else?
I still say the third one is almost as good.
Ah,
feel
I will
it's
agree
been-
that the second one's definitely the least favorite, but I still like it.
It should have just been
I'm
one.
sure-
That's it.
Okay. I would say Prince Charming.
I would actually go. Actually, another one from Reload I really like, Slither. I like that.
I like Slither. I like Slither too.
Slither.
It almost sounds
Actually,
like
now
the
if I
Outlaw
had,
Tour.
now if I, yeah, like if I had, now that I think about it, if I had to redo my video, shit, I don't know what track, or I could just add Slither onto it, because I think when I did the final runtime, didn't even eclipse 70 minutes, so I could probably just add Slither onto the album.
Just title the video New Metallica album, Loaded. There you go.
Well, the video's already
no.
been made. It's just now if I had to change it, I would add Slither on there because I do love that song.
Yeah.
Devil's Dance is good too, even though it kind of feels like Sad But True Part 2.
I don't.
I like the S&M version of the song much better. I think whenever they had the orchestra in the background, it gave it that little more of like an epic Western feel to it.
Yeah, I have it.
Yeah.
But yeah, if I had to choose between Fixer or Outlaw Torn to close, I would still stick with Outlaw Torn.
Oh, here's a bad album cover. We're still talking about bad album covers.
Oh, yeah.
Exodus, Force of Habit.
Fuck that album cover. I mean, it looks like a kid's
that album
art
itself.
It's not the greatest Exodus album either.
No, it's not. It's
Definitely
It's got a couple okay tracks on it, but yeah, it's not like good.
Yeah, if I was ranking Exodus albums, that'd probably be my last place one.
Anthrax?
I mean, I can't
Anthrax
say
that
since
album?
we're gonna rank them after Carcass,
Yeah,
but
I know.
I think I might.
But
I did my album ranking a couple years ago for Exodus now. I think I did rank it last.
I'm still debating on what band I want to do a ranking of next, because the last one I did was
bring
Death.
Ronnie James Dio. I hate to bring down Ronnie, but I don't care for the Lock of the Wolf's album art that much.
Yeah, that one's a little...
Great album. Not dissonant. Great album. But if we're
Cover
talking
art
the solo
could have been
stuff
better,
from Dio, Master of the Moon's kind of meh. Also, cool, great album. But
I don't know. I like that cover. I don't know. It's not bad.
I'm trying to think. I'm actually now trying to think of like some underrated album covers I really like.
I mean, do we want?
I like. Oh, what? But yeah, I'm trying to think of some underrated album covers that don't get talked about that are really cool. Just because I love my ladies, the Halloween Better Than Raw cover.
Ooh, that cover's awesome.
The fucking chick with the cauldron, like, if only she were a real chick.
Cover.
Airborne's breaking out of
Killer album too.
Yeah, I actually need to get a few Halloweens. Like the first three, Better Than Raw. I'm trying to remember what was the one before Better Than Raw. Something
Can you see it, Ben?
Time of the Oath.
Time of the Oath, yeah.
Airborne's Breaking Out of Hell. That's a killer album cover.
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
Body Counts, Carnivore, the last one. I love that album art. That is so much awesome detail on there.
That is a cool one.
Carnival of Fucking Souls. That album art sucks.
Here's another one I personally love. Bitch, be my
Oh my god.
That's like one of the first.
You can get kinky with me all the time, honey.
I think that's
Be
the
careful,
first
man.
album
She looks like she's the alpha.
Yeah, I think that's the first album that actually came out on Metal Blade Records.
One of them, yeah, and it's really good too. Really good classic metal.
It's a good album.
Does Blondie have any bad album art covers? We're just talking albums anyway.
I don't know. Underrated album covers. Uriah Heep returned to Fantasy.
I'm gonna say Uriah Heep, Sweet Freedom. I have that album. Uriah Heep, Sweet Freedom.
It's a good album cover.
Yeah, Abana Mingo's fantastic.
Man, underrated.
Yeah, that's tougher.
What was that Rush album it said earlier?
Counterparts?
No. 2002. I forget.
Vapor Trails.
Vapor Trails. That's a cool album. Underrated album art cover. Or underappreciated album art cover.
Underrated. I'm trying to think here.
Oh, I got one. In Flames from Trivium.
Oh, In Waves. Yeah, that cover's pretty solid. Album, not so much.
Ooh. Frederick said Grim Reaper covers.
Man.
Nevermore, This Godless Endeavor. That's a really cool album cover.
All right, I got me a few right here. The Peaceville re-release of Ravishing Grimness.
Yes, that is so much like a much better album cover than the
the
original. Yeah.
I got Spectral Sorrows, Edge of Sanity.
Well, I mean, yeah, you also got Dan Seagrave. Yeah, Seagrave. Yeah.
Never
Sanity.
Crossed the Dead.
Yeah.
Ugh, so cute. And then this one I really like, and it's my back patch on my vest. Pleasure to Kill.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Creator.
This one I'm trying to find a shirt for this cover, and that's Persecution Mania.
Bottom. Nice.
I like
And
Agent
then-
North better.
Underrated
And
album
then-
art cover?
Oh, yeah. Hacked up for a fucking barbecue.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been listening to Hacked Up for a little bit lately, and it's like, good God, it's so brutal.
Oh,
I'm gonna
dude.
say Rockarola. Judas Priest's Rockarola album art. Underrated cover? Album cover? I mean,
Well, which
the
version?
redone. Not the one with the Coca-Cola cap. It's the other one, isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah, there's another one.
Yeah,
that
which I still don't know how they got away with that. Even they themselves don't know how they got away with that cover.
Right.
I was going to say for Mortician, though, Darkest Day of Horror. That one still
That's
might
a
be
cool
my favorite
album
album cover. I bought that shirt from them.
Then there's
Hmm.
Domain of
10
Death.
free.
That one's all right.
Bloodbath, Nightmares Made Flesh, and shit.
Yeah.
Fathomless Mastery, I think, is just a cool, creepy fucking cover too.
Mhm.
I was gonna say 10 creepy songs that can give you nightmares. That's a good topic.
I don't know. I'm so used to all the crazy shit I listen to. Like,
Yeah.
Portal, any fucking Portal album. God damn, those guys. Oh,
I'm trying to think. The band Psy,
Mhm.
the album Hell, Horror Hell. That's a pretty fucked up album.
dude,
Yeah.
I think we were. I forget what we were jamming. We were reviewing something. We decided we had to put Psy on in the background. We did Imaginary Songscapes, and dude,
Ooh, that's a weird
fucking-
album.
what a wild, trippy, fucking nuts album.
I actually bought that when it first came out. I remember listening to it. I'm like,
I was gonna say
what the
Gorguts.
fuck is
That's
this?
crazy songs.
I remember seeing ads for it in it might have been like Metal Maniacs and shit, and like
Yeah.
just listening to the descriptions of it, like someone trying like, it's jazz, it's black metal, it's thrash metal, it's really
Yeah.
strange and it's terrifying
Yeah,
and weird.
yeah,
It
there's
was
even like pop and country on it. It's a weird album.
Avant-garde.
flip on a fucking
Yeah,
dime.
Avant-garde, yeah.
Like actually,
Oh,
I mean,
Ryan, nice guitar.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah,
I
that
don't
was
know if
actually
you showed
sort
it
of
off or not.
interesting, weird
Like,
shit.
what's the body of the guitar?
Zeal
look
and
like,
Ardor?
Ryan?
Oh,
Strat.
wow.
It's
Nice.
it's very strange, but it's really good.
Ooh.
Zeal and Ardor.
Oh
Subtitles.
yeah, what Ice Derp kept talking about that for quite a bit now.
It's
I still
really
need to
good,
get
though.
into Leonardo.
I have the guitar too.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Yeah,
man,
but got
Uh,
one humbug.
I've been jamming that and
strings, but
well, hold on here.
I got a bass
Familiar with
a missing string.
Author and Punisher?
Oh, Crueler, nice.
Yeah, the
Sure.
one man industrial project. Though Justin Chancellor and Danny Carey are on here.
Yes.
or are we gonna have
No,
or are
I'm
we gonna
just
have a
showing
guitar?
them. I'm just
guitar
trying to
duel?
write. No, I'm
No.
just trying to think of riffs.
I can't really play anyways because my finger's still a little sliced open from yesterday.
Oh,
Yeah, I was trying to cut an avocado, and I held it wrong. So whenever I finally pushed it, the knife kind of nicked my finger, and it was like, ah, bastard.
My cousin's gonna hate me for sharing this story. He told me not to share it. Sorry, I'm sharing it.
Oh boy.
He was playing his guitar, buck naked, and actually on stage for a bunch of people. He was getting paid to do it.
Oh god.
And he was
Okay.
doing a guitar solo, and his dick got literally stuck in the fucking strings. And he had to get rushed to the hospital.
wait,
Was he
was he trying to do the
What
solo
was he doing?
with his? You know what? Forget I asked. I didn't ask. I didn't
Was
ask.
he
shit.
trying to mimic Murderface on Metal?
Fuck you.
You gotta spin it and get that
Exactly. Spin the bass with his dick.
Hey, I told him, do what you got to do to make music. You know?
Well, maybe not use your dick. You know, that part you should tell him to.
Funny. Still
Exactly.
hilarious. Then he complained for like 2 months, saying, my nuts hurt. I'm like,
They
no
should.
shit.
You did something stupid.
Yeah, really. What the fuck, man?
That's like that scene in Something About Mary where he gets his dick stuck in the zipper.
Oh,
At the very
beans are above the Frank.
Oh, jeez, man.
I fucking about screamed when they fucking did the quick shot of it. Like, that's horrifying.
You know what's funny? He still
All right, 3, 2, 1. We got a bleeder.
he still finished the guitar solo before he ended up in the hospital. I mean, he got paid like $400 for it.
Freaking hilarious.
It's hilarious.
Or like that one scene in Family Guy when Peter puts his dick in the pencil sharpener.
Oh, not a smart idea, Peter.
I just made Nick cringe back.
Be right back. I'm gonna go grab a smoke.
Oh, I know who Clint is. What's up, Clint Cthulhu? Good to see you in here.
Like I said, I'm the only smart musician in my family. Everybody else seems to hurt themselves in odd ways when they play. Me, I haven't. I'm lucky. I'm the lucky one in my family.
Yeah, Ben. Clint's one of Metal Connection's friends, Jadab's friends.
Oh, cool. Welcome to the stream, dude.
But yeah, guys, wieners get stuck in guitar. That's what I'm gonna say.
How the fuck do you get? Never mind. I'm not even gonna ask that question.
Yeah, don't.
Hey,
Yeah,
Ben,
it doesn't even fucking pay to ask that question.
but
You have to donate to my PayPal if you want the answer. No, I'm just kidding.
no, Ben. But he got paid $400 to do a gig naked. Hey,
Jesus Christ. Dude.
I mean,
Money talks, I guess.
Yeah. Sure sounds like it in this scenario.
Mhm.
Pretty much.
Hmm.
Hell. There's even shit I wouldn't do for money. Jeez.
I wouldn't do that. I would not do that.
No way, man. Fuck that.
I'd be way too self-conscious to do that.
Me too. I'd be like, just keep your money. It ain't worth it.
Unless it was all chicks and then they suddenly jump on stage and do whatever they gotta do.
Well, that's a different
That would be it.
scenario
But
right there.
that is a different scenario.
Okay, I'll do it.
Okay, if it's with some chicks and they want, well, okay. I won't say
chicks
no to
wanna do
that.
the hooky pokey. Okay.
Oh, nice, man.
Wakey, wakey, hands off the snakey.
Wow.
Oh God! Hopefully that's not a metal album from you.
So there's a band. I'm just reading the comment section here. There's a band called Torso Fuck.
Yeah, Torso Fuck from Finland.
See,
porno.
I don't listen to a lot of.
Porno grind band. Porno grind.
Well, it's like
Wakey,
slam,
wakey.
porno
My favorite
grind,
Grave
brutal
Digger
death metal
albums?
mixed together.
I
What's up,
actually
Ada?
have every. I actually do have every Grave Digger album. Oh, my favorites! Holy shit! That's gonna be hell if I decide to rank them albums too, because they're all good.
I need to
Yeah,
It's
you've been
not
wanting
about
to.
Grave
Yeah,
Digger
you've been wanting to do them for a while. I'm sure you're gonna be glad to finally get
We-
them
we-
out of
we
the way.
still- you-
I'll give a
you mean-
couple. I'll at least say a couple. Witch Hunter I like. The Reaper I like. Excalibur I really like. I'm just trying to think here. Knights of the Cross I really like. The first album, Heavy Metal Breakdown's killer. Yeah, them are probably the ones I like the most.
Yeah. We still
Grave
got
Digger
Ben,
has a solid discography.
Yeah. And Ben, you, me, and Xavier still got to do that other rank.
Oh,
that
Motorhead.
Yeah, we still got to do that.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do Motorhead over on the new channel actually.
And
Yeah.
then I think after that, you and me are doing Immortal because I still been
Yeah,
listening.
we're gonna do
Ooh,
Immortal
Immortal.
too. Yep.
Ha, ha, ha.
Which I don't
Yep.
think
All
Immortal
of them.
really has a bad album either.
No.
They don't have a whole lot of albums, so that should be
No,
very
there's,
fair.
I think there's 9
Yeah.
albums.
And all of those.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask you, how many parts is the Motorhead one? 1, 2, 3.
It's probably gonna be two
Okay, yeah,
two
fair enough.
parts.
Yeah, I already made thumbnails for them. Which, by the way, everybody, it'll be on the Damage Incorporated Utreon channel, not YouTube. We don't do videos on the YouTube channel. That's the streaming channel now.
Well, you do video game stuff on Twitch. If you want to throw that out there. Right?
Yeah,
he does.
that's yeah.
I did type
Ryan,
the
you're-
link.
Ryan,
I
you're not
did
a bad
type the
gamer,
link in.
Ryan. Not a bad gamer.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
did type the link in the description, but I fucked up typing it in so nobody can get to the new channel.
Oh.
If you guys are friends with me on Facebook, I can send you a link to the new channel or on Instagram. Because I really don't feel like typing all that back in right now.
Yeah.
I mean, I
that
will if you
would be
guys
a
want me
pain.
to.
Yeah, here's what if y'all were to look at what it's called on here. Right? Apparently, it's Metal.
Yeah, 'cause
Okay, it's Metal Bastards Hangout podcast,
Yeah.
and then there's a period at the end of the name. Apparently,
Oh shit, maybe that's why nobody can find it. Did I accidentally add a period to it?
yeah, you did. Well,
Maybe
come on.
that's probably why nobody can find the channel.
Well, I don't think I have Nick or I don't think we have Nick or Levi on Facebook. I don't think.
There we go. If anybody, I hope this one will work because I just typed it in.
Yeah. What was I gonna say?
I mean, I mainly only use Facebook for messaging at this point.
Yeah,
I don't
same.
post
Pretty
anything.
much.
Yeah,
Me too.
yeah.
I try. I don't really post a lot on Facebook either.
Nah,
No.
I'm mostly Instagram when it comes to posting all the time.
Oh, which by the way,
Yeah, I
Ben, you
like
already
it.
got
I like it.
13 subscribers on this channel now.
Well, that's a start.
Oh, cool.
That's a start.
Damn,
Oh, yeah, that's good. Oh
Hell
yeah,
yeah.
man.
damn, man.
I mean, I'm close to 40 already. I'm at 38. So.
Well, thanks everybody for subscribing to the new channel. That's where the podcast episodes are going to be from now on. Because on this
Subscribe.
channel, I'm going to start doing album reviews and stuff like that.
Subscribe, guys. Make sure to send Ben a large pizza with pepperoni.
Large pizza and hell, send me some fucking hot chicks too.
Oh yeah.
Pizza chick.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I just now am thinking of that Typo Negative song. I know you're
Oh, God.
fucking someone else.
Levi, would you say snakes? Would you say the wakey snakey or something like
Oh,
that?
wakey, hands off, Snakey.
And I thought about that's Levi's new studio album coming out. God.
That'd be a funny comedy metal song. Psycho Stick, write that song. Yes.
Question is, what would the album art be?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'd have to think.
A snake holding a stick? I don't know.
Or to go even phallic, have like some dude with a snake for his dick and a chick's about to sit on it.
Damn.
But it'd have to be panties covering over it. But in like the liner notes, we'll have
That's
it uncensored
horrible.
where you see the pussy.
Oh, cool.
We're talking about the song, in Levi
Psycho
said.
Stick.
But the song, oh god, it'd have to be a sex song, obviously. But I don't know.
I've listened to Psycho Stick in a long time.
I need to get their albums because I was big into them in high school and still love them.
Oh, have you heard?
I'll
the
never
band?
forget.
Some beer!
Have you heard of the band Sweaty Nipples?
Beer is good.
Sweaty
Beer is
Nipples?
good.
There's
Beer
a
is
band
good.
called Sweaty
Whoa.
Nipples.
And stuff.
With the Metal Blade. Levi, if you're interested researching this band, it's off of, what is it? Metal Force record. Band called Sweaty Nipples.
I've heard of Sweaty Nipples, yeah. Never actually listened to their stuff, but I've heard of them.
It's actually kind of funny, in my opinion. Good stuff.
Shit.
Hey Ben,
trying
what
to
would you
remember.
do for a joke album? If you
A
had to
joke
make
album?
like a joke metal album.
I mean, probably not too much. I think it'd be fun to make one, like an SOD type of album, or a nuclear assault type of album.
Yeah.
Oh wow! Already 17 people now. Holy shit!
Hey,
Cool.
that's good.
17 subscribers.
That's awesome.
Oh, I was remembering now what I was going to say with Psycho Stick. I'll never forget. When I first played them for my mom, we were in a car together heading to a campsite somewhere, and I was playing "The Root of All Evil," the song about going to the dentist, and she about pissed herself laughing while driving. I've even suggested that song for like reaction streamers, and this one chick I made her check it out, and she was laughing so hard that towards the end she had to literally bite her hand to not laugh too much. So yeah.
Oh, Levi, you want to tell Nick
Oh god.
the joke?
The joke song. The song is gonna be called "Wakey Wakey Hands Off Snakey."
Who are we singing this to?
I don't know.
I think we're singing that to my cousin when he was in the hospital.
What?
Yikes.
Oh man.
Zoinks.
Hey, we all need a good
I don't know
laugh.
why. I guess I made Mike pop so hard whenever I said "Wakey Wakey Hands Off Snakey," and he just
Yeah,
pissed
I
himself
died
laughing.
So wait, we're talking to your ghost? Oh Jesus, this just got weird. Weirder.
Yeah.
And also
Weirder.
Levi, I think also Levi said he had an album art for that type of song.
An idea for the album art of the song. The dude laying down on instead of a dick, it's a snake, and the chick's about to sit on it.
Well, I mean, technically, if she's sitting on it, she's keeping her hands off of it.
Hey?
Oh, yeah. And of
I'm just
course,
saying.
in the liner notes, you'll get the uncensored where you'll see the actual vagina.
Oh,
God damn it.
Isn't there a White Snake album with a cover kind of like that?
oh,
Yeah, I think it's
The
the
album
self-titled album with the
Yeah.
Or
Wait,
maybe that's it.
Or no, what the fuck was it?
think it was Snakebite. Or
Slide
no,
It
Love
In?
Hunter. Love Hunter. I think it's Love
No,
Hunter.
Slide It In just had the chick bareback. I need to look up this cover now because
No,
I
I got
feel like
mine.
I've seen it before.
It's Love Hunter.
Yeah, it's Love Hunter.
She's
Hey, Nick, do
straddling
you
the
have any
snake.
Psycho Stick albums?
What, the early White Snake albums?
Yep.
Oh, no. Oh, I asked Nick if he has any Psycho Stick albums.
Oh, Psycho Stick. Okay.
I have a couple. They're entertaining.
Yeah.
I mean
That's what
usually
that's what you listen to them for, is the entertainment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Musically, it's pretty solid for what they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, mostly it's just entertaining. You know.
Yeah. Do
The
you
beard- the
want
beard song
a
is
taco?
Dogs and socks.
I asked Ben this
I'm a
question.
doghead. I like socks. I like socks. I'm a dog. Give me that sock. I'm not dog.
Nick, if you had to
Or,
make a metal joke album, 10 tracks, what would the album be called?
Nightmares of the Decomposed.
What would all 10 tracks be called?
Oh, jeez.
Maybe it.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, Chris Barnes' favorite letter of the alphabet is
I've been tagged
I
so
swear.
many fucking times in just compilation videos of the Barnes, like for all the 6 feet under live shit. Like, dude,
Oh, yeah.
it's hilarious. You guys got to stop this. Well, he's got to stop this first.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I gotta imagine that's the sound he makes when he's on the toilet taking a dump. Like, eep.
Dude eats too much cheese. Then, like, he's got to get some fiber in the diet if he's bearing down like that every time.
Right.
I was just reading. Apparently, Obituary is finished recording their new album.
Ooh,
Yes.
nice.
But
Can't wait.
according to Donald Tardy, they're not going to release it until Europe is open for tours. So it kind of hinges on that. And he actually went into an explanation. Like, well, first off, they're like the big physical media buyers, but generally that coincides with like the promise of a tour. And we haven't been able to tour there in like 4 years. And of course, with the pandemic, that tagged on some more fucking time. So, this pretty much says like, yeah, we want to be able to like treat them to a fucking tour before we can, release this thing. And it's like, I totally get it. I mean, there's also like the fiscal thing too. Like, so yeah, streaming sites don't pay dick. Like they don't. So,
That's
Yeah.
very true. Yep.
A friend of mine, Clint, he's been in the chat. He wants to join.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. why not?
Yeah.
More the merrier.
All right,
More
hold
the
on.
funner.
Send him a link.
but
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
still
apparently-
can't get that image out of my head of Barnes on the toilet and going now.
Hey.
Damn
hey.
it! What did I start?
Hey, Levi. At least it's not sneaky wakey.
Oh my god!
All right, there you go.
Top sneaky.
All right, Clint, there you go.
All right. Where's my weed at? I'm out of breath.
oh god,
Ah, damn.
what a fucking
Where's the nearest hairstylist? God damn it!
Where's the nearest kid? Oh no, that's terrible.
when
What
we
was I
were
gonna say?
we got an interview we're eventually gonna pop up actually shit that'll probably have to go up like well not tomorrow but the day after, but we did an interview with the frontman of the Amenta, and he talked about doing the tour with Obituary, and it's like, dude, they were doing all of Slowly We Rot on that tour, and like I just stood by the stage in amazement because he's like John Tardy's like one of his favorite vocalists in terms of death metal. And it's like, dude, every time the dude's just fucking awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it. Still sounds fucking good too.
Yeah, it's weird. He's kind of moved up like a register, which is strange. Most of the time you hear people move down because it becomes much easier, but it sounds like he's up a little bit higher.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really odd. I mean, Considering, the age now, yeah. That's pretty cool, though. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, he's still got it. I mean, the whole band still got it. I guess they said on this album that Kenny wrote a little bit more, and they got like some nice thrashy songs there. And Kenny, they just let him fucking throw lead after lead on it.
oh, I can't wait to hear it.
I thought
Oh yeah,
Some
dude,
pop
that last album whooped so much ass.
That's
It
a
really
good
was.
album.
I need to get that album.
Definitely kind of reminded me of an album like
Hey,
that.
Ben.
Yeah, definitely, dude. It gave me the old Obituary feels again.
Right.
Yeah. Topic came to my head. For some reason, I was thinking wrestling. For some reason, I'm thinking like, which old school wrestling pay per view had the best opening intro?
Ooh,
I'm talking that.
Oh, here we go.
I'm trying to think of some good ones too.
What's up, Clint?
What's going on,
Hello?
Clint?
What's
Hello?
up, Clean?
He's on the phone, so hopefully
Okay.
he'll just...
Okay.
I'm trying to think of like a. Damn it! Because it's funny. Like most of the songs that like WWE used in like the early to mid 2000s was mostly like the post grunge new metal
I'm
stuff.
even going before 2000s, like 80.
Oh, even before that.
87 to
Oh,
90. Yeah.
Whoa,
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
there we go. Wait, there, okay, all right. Well,
There we go.
oh, dip.
He's fixing his. He's on the phone, obviously. What's
I'm
up,
on the
Clint?
phone too, so don't worry.
What's going on,
What's
Clint?
up, guys?
Hello.
Not much,
man?
man.
How much, man?
Yeah, when y'all were talking about the comedy metal, when y'all were talking about the comedy metal, I already have something like I've been trying to find musicians for, and I already have a name and I already have it registered, copyrighted and everything. It's called Violent Viagra.
That's great.
Violent Viagra.
that's the
we're gonna
precursor
take
to
it.
carnivorous erection right there. I think.
We're gonna take a trip to
Like,
Viagra Falls.
and I already
next.
have about 30 lyrics wrote for it too.
Nice. That's cool.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know
it's
if
kind of
that's
gonna be like the idea of it's gonna be like core punk meets grindcore and like some industrial elements.
I don't know.
I love
that
grind.
might rival Levi's. That might rival Levi's sex snake album, whatever it is.
Wakey, wakey, hands off, Snakey. I blame you, Oliver Platt, for saying that and Ready to Rumble. Now it's been stuck in my brain since I was like 7.
Yeah, I wrote the first song for Violent Viagra. I wrote the first thing probably about 10 years ago, and it was called Chainsaw Dick.
Chainsaw Dick.
That's great.
What's the backstory of that? Like, what's the premise of that?
I've always been in I was in several death metal bands, metalcore bands, deathcore, a black metal band, and I just kind of was watching, some B horror movies one day, and it just hit. I was like, why don't I just write some off the wall porno grind? And there was a band I was going to go try out for that was literally like I was trying to get on the change, but they wanted me to just do like pig squeals and sing about toilet humor, and I was like, I don't feel like just singing about shit all the time. So kind of just, they were called like Earth Sewage or something like that, and they had a song called like I Rape Poop. I was like, this is dumb. But they were wanting me to do like vocals like that.
The drain clog.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Clint, I have a question. That song, is there any reference to Texas Chainsaw? I was going to ask that.
Hey, I'm from Texas. I am from Texas.
I still haven't seen the
Pennsylvania.
new one.
I'm from Pennsylvania.
I've heard mixed things.
Pennsylvania bound.
Yeah, Clint's 4 hours from me.
Oh, you're in Texas, Ryan. Nick's in Ohio. I'm guessing Levi, you're.
I'm Ohio.
He's
too.
Ohio.
Oh wow.
Y'all are all northwest. Me and Clint are
Yeah.
in the.
Hey, we're
Texas.
technically neighbor states.
Pretty
Yeah,
much, yeah. we're
pretty
neighbors.
much. Yeah, pretty much.
But it's sad thing is you know I could probably get to one of y'all faster than I can get to Ryan because how big Texas is.
Yeah, Texas is huge.
Like
It's a-
my
You're
dick.
only 4 hours away from me.
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
depends
I
on
can
your
do-
drive
I can
across
get
yeah,
to
the
that's
Louisiana.
right. You have to go.
It's a half a
Oh,
day.
that's right. You have to deal. You would have to deal with Austin traffic. That's right.
And I can get to Louisiana faster than that. Just it takes one lick. Louisiana.
The Sentinel, welcome. Cabal, what's up, brother? Welcome to the chat.
Oh,
Oh, the Cabal. I hope fucking
Yeah,
Thanos
when you were
doesn't
talking
arrive
about
and
that
snap
steak
me
and
out of
Lucy
existence.
thing. Did you read my comment, Ben, when I said beef versus beef?
Oh yeah, I did read that. It's cool.
why? For some reason, I want to write a song about toothache and gum reliever. For some reason.
I
don't
used
know
to.
why, it
Okay,
just
yeah, I
popped
got a
in.
message from Ice Earth. He says Chris Barnes growls like he was on a shitter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. If you're growling like that when you're on a shitter, I think you can do better growls than that.
Yeah.
I think he got the dick in his mouth is what it is.
Yeah, it's not the shit that's coming out of his ass. It's coming out of his mouth.
He's got
I mean,
one of his dreadlocks clogged up in his throat.
I mean, I don't mean to sound gross. I mean, people can puke better than Chris Barnes. I mean,
I can agree with that because I have grown up recently. So
Hey, Ryan, you saw my post about Chris Barnes, how to sound like Chris Barnes, right? A couple weeks ago. It was like it was a guy doing the cinnamon challenge. I was like, how to sound like Chris Barnes cinnamon challenge.
Oh
you're
God!
giving me a video idea.
oh god.
Oh Lord.
So what do y'all play? I mean, I just kind of chimed in, so I heard most of y'all are musicians. So what does everybody
I play
play?
drums. I play drums, kind of rock and roll style drums.
Hell,
I play guitar.
Not a
Hell yeah.
musician. I'm just a
Yeah,
reviewer.
yeah, Nick.
I,
Yeah, Nick, the reviewer.
I don't know, Nick. Can you whistle?
Yes.
I'm the same way.
Nailed it first try.
Ben's guitarist. Me, Metal Mike is a drummer, and then Levi is also a drummer, but he also has a bass apparently.
Yeah, I can only play like doomy lines. I can't do any crazy
Nah.
shit.
Yeah, Clint, you know I'm a guitarist at least.
I mean,
Drums.
music, I mean, it's just something you got to keep working with. If you can play only so much, just keep playing until you can play it.
Drums.
That's how it is
drums,
with anything.
Drums.
I
I,
agree,
can do
man.
fills. Drums. My style is kind of. Well, Ben's seen my videos. Kind of like Keith Moon. I'm just doing weird.
A
just doing
showman.
fills, man. Yeah.
I mean, that's why I got kind of bored of doing the same genre. That's why the next band, if I get myself in the music again, I've got about 22 different screams I can do. So
Yeah. Care to share a couple?
if people want to sleep in the house,
Yeah, I could get you on board one at some point, Clint. Definitely would get you on board for my stuff.
I wouldn't mind when I get drums. Do a jam with Ben. I talked about maybe in the future.
Yeah, currently right now I already have a drummer and bassist. But I'm always looking for
Hey, if you need a showman to do a drum solo, I'm there for you. Might not be the greatest.
obviously Ben's gonna do a guitar solo on my band's debut album. Obviously I asked
Really?
him about it.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I asked him about it. He said, hell yeah.
Well, if you
Said
ever
we'll
need
look
someone to
forward
do a
to-
drum solo, I might have to cheat it and get like a cheap electric drum.
Yeah, I don't
might have
think
to
you
get
would be
electric.
able. I don't think
Yeah,
your drumming.
like mine.
Yeah, I don't think your drumming would fit on a song called, and this is actual title of it, "Schizophrenic Madness."
Okay, Ryan, when you said that, can I tell you what I thought you were gonna say?
What?
Schizophrenic masturbator. That's what I thought you were going to say.
What? What? What is cupine?
Must have been some very erotic hallucinations.
That reminds me of
I would
DMT.
say so.
That's just my autistic brain thinking.
Man, DMT sounds good right now. Or some acid.
It looks like we're about to get fucked over with weather again this week. Man, I need a break from this shit.
Weather?
Yeah.
Yeah, down here temperature was fluctuating like it
What type
went
of weather
from
we talking?
yesterday it was 36, today it was 50. Tomorrow it's
Yesterday
supposed to be 60.
it was
Yeah.
18 degrees. Today it was almost 50. I think it might have been 50. That's too much.
Yeah.
Man, dude, my fucking sinuses are killing me.
Let's
see,
It
let's
got
look
really
at
cold here yesterday too.
Yeah, currently down here it's 61.
Yeah. Well, it's
It
gonna
ain't
be
too
I-
bad today.
But I also happen to follow my the cities in my home state of Illinois. The lowest one is Washington, Illinois, with a 35.
Yeah, it's crazy right now. Like it's supposed to. It looks like tomorrow it might be even warmer, and then it's going to start plunging again when this Arctic bullshit comes in
Oh,
again.
we're gonna get it in PA. Don't worry.
Well, I hate when that shit happens. 'Cause, yeah, my allergies fuck
Yeah.
me up with that kind of shit.
Just
Yeah,
Just-
well,
Nick-
fuck.
Nick, just wait till springtime when we start getting those tornado shit again.
Nah,
These could-
we don't
never
really
see
get
them.
them here in Toledo. Like
No, we
No.
don't.
I've had a wall cloud pass directly over my house, and it was swirling and shit, but it didn't drop anything. And I was out there like a fucking dumbass, like, "Oh, this is cool. This is
Yeah,
this is stupid. Why am I doing this?"
I survived the tornado once. I don't want to do it again.
Well,
Literally,
I
like,
would
when was
say
living in my old house, when I was living on my old house, the house directly behind me got hit. Luckily, we did not get hit. It stopped like
Yeah.
right when it got to our house. You could see the line in our backyard. It was freaking scary.
That's
But I
yeah.
know-
we almost back when I used to work at a golf course down the road from my house. One day during my final year working there a few years back, we almost had a tornado touchdown on the green on hole 9. Like we thought it was going to happen, but luckily it didn't.
We had one in
The only-
I think 2009, and it was pretty serious. It came at night from a line of storms, and it had a pretty long track. It actually leveled my buddy's old fucking high school. I think it was possibly a strong F3, maybe an F4.
Yeah.
And we were trying to fucking get my buddy up because he was passed out drunk in his garage. Like, dude, tornado sirens are going off. Wake
Oh,
up.
shit.
Jeez.
Yeah.
But yeah, was fortunate it didn't hit his house. But yeah, I woke up with a hangover and him watching TV. He's like, dude, my high school is gone. I was like, well, sorry. I think my head hurts.
I
Sorry.
think.
Blame
Yeah,
me.
the only thing I can remember as far as a bad storm here in PA, back when I used to live near the Maryland border, back in '98, we had a really bad storm, a tornado actually, and it almost hit where I was, but it didn't hit. But it hit a little town. Yeah, it hit a little town there called Salisbury, and it pretty much wiped it out.
Damn. It was weird when we went out to go hang out with Chris in Maryland. When we left, there was a big storm front behind us, and we beat feet all the way from fucking Toledo to fucking Dunkirk, all along the turnpike. And within an hour of us, or an hour or so of us getting there, that storm caught up and actually dropped tornadoes. Like we were looking at the news, and like, holy shit, that's tornado damage. That's not just wind damage. That's a straight line that
Well-
got cut across a road.
Well, due to this whole global Earth shit, the scientists
Well,
are saying there might be more tornadoes. Allie might be moving to the East Coast. I'm like, yeah, wouldn't be surprised.
I mean, hell, one time actually, whenever I went to, whenever I was coming home from WrestleMania 30 8 years ago in New Orleans, that we left the night of the show. Like after the show was done, we went to the car to head back home here in one night. We're in Alabama, and middle of the fucking night, bad shit's going on around us. Crazy wind, pouring ass rain, lightning strikes everywhere. Somehow we got through it. I don't know how, but we did.
Dude, man, I don't know. Weather's getting way more unpredictable. And like, Tornado Alley, yeah, it's busy, but tornado season never really ends. Like
Nope.
it fucking just moves. It just moves. Like,
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, now it's a little bit further north. Now it's a little bit
Yeah.
further south.
Yeah. Hurricanes.
Yeah, that's very
suck.
true.
I have a weather story I want to share. I was with my family down on the when I was a kid. I used to live in a log house down on the PA Maryland border, and like a little town called Cochranville. This is in PA. We had a hurricane. I think it was like Ike or something. Hurricane Ivan came through, and 2 tornadoes touched down within meters of our house and like skimmed by and missed, but no damage on our property. Then
Yeah, dude, fuck that.
our backyard got flooded with like 12 feet of water from a 1 foot creek. So
Best
Talk about
modern
it,
Megadeth. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Mike. What's your story?
and that's how my first dog died. Got sucked up by a tornado. So
Oh, Jesus.
rip
man.
doggo. Rip doggo. Literally the next day we found him. Pretty graphic, I'm not gonna say, but we found him split together on a big pine tree.
Oh,
Sadly,
Brutal.
Horrible.
I mean I was a kid, so I wouldn't have known. They kind of just candy coated it. You know what I mean?
The best modern Megadeth, I still say Endgame personally.
Mm,
all right.
really
Well,
love that
what's
album.
the statute of limitations on modern? Like from when to when?
I would say 2000s to present day, probably.
Super Collider.
No.
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 Okay.
Absolutely
I
Oh, man, that's such a hard to
No.
The newest
Let
one's
me
really
tell you.
good.
I had a brain fart. I meant to say dystopia.
Dystopia's good.
Excuses.
Yeah, it's good.
Kind of like
I don't know why I said Super Collider. My brain just.
It just took a dump.
There's
It
some
pulled
couple
Chris
United
Barnes on you.
Abominations too.
I was
I
gonna
I like
say,
the United
13 was
Abominations
okay.
too.
I thought 13 was okay. Had some cool ripping.
Oh, he's saying from 94 to present day. Oh, shit.
oh,
I'm still going to say Endgame.
I'm good.
I do like Euthanasia and Cryptic Writings quite a bit. though.
Euthanasia's okay. Cryptic
I'm
Writings
gonna
is good.
say, oh man, I'm in between 3 albums actually:
Okay.
United Abomination, Endgame, and Dystopia.
Those would be the 3. I'd have to pick
Yeah.
the 3.
Okay.
I'm going
But
with
back
Dystopia.
to
I'm going with Dystopia.
hey Ben, Nick, guys. Back to my brain fart. Why is Super Collider bad? I just wanted to discuss that real quick.
It's just
I
a
don't
It's already
really
brought
weak
it.
album.
Yeah.
There's really honestly the most memorable thing on it. All right, the opening track Kingmaker's all right,
Yeah.
but it's the cover of Cold Sweat. Just because
Yeah.
the Cold Sweat riff's
It's-
fucking awesome. Thin Lizzy riff.
Yep.
And it's not Risk.
The System Has Failed is actually that would be in
a album.
contention too.
That's a
That's
good
a
The
album.
system is great too.
I love Risk.
Wait, what'd you say?
I was just saying I loved Risk a lot. That was
I mean, Risk has got a couple of good songs I like,
Yeah.
but not enough to rank it higher for me.
Yeah, you can clearly
Um,
see Nick is struggling.
I don't like that album. That's the only
I
one
do,
won't
I
buy.
do,
Sucks.
I do like it far more than Super
Okay,
Collider.
okay, Ryan. I'm gonna
Uh,
put you on the torture seat.
I really
I'm gonna
don't
put
know.
you on the torture seat, Ryan. Pick 3 albums. Well, not
Out of these 3 albums, pick one. You're going to be stranded on a deserted island. Risk, Saint Anger, and The Astonishing.
Oh boy.
Saint Anger.
Rich.
Ah, come on. You got to suffer a little bit more.
That's suffering a lot. I'm already on a desert island.
I would rather take Saint Anger
When you have
over
one of my top
Desert
3 favorite bands of all time, every other album is null and void to me.
Okay, then I'm gonna give. I'll go to Ben next. If you're on a deserted island, 3 albums in your head, Ben, that are like beyond terrible. You have to pick one of those albums that you would have to live with.
Wait, 3 albums that are terrible that I have to pick to live with?
On a
deserted island.
Wait,
Good.
do I have to listen to it, or can I just crack the CD in half and cut my fucking wrist?
You can do that afterwards.
Virtual 11 by Iron Maiden.
Okay,
Oh,
that's fair.
Virtual 11?
And that's about the most.
Virtual, is it 9 or 11?
It's 11.
I think it's
XI
11.
11.
Yeah, Virtual
Yeah.
11.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Bad.
God, man.
I mean, I already have 3 in my head, but I'm gonna wait.
Oh, we need 3 of them. Okay.
Yeah, I said 3.
Virtual 11. Oh, jeez. It's got to be bad albums, too. Lord God help me.
I guess Celtic Frost Cold
Halloween
Lake would be one.
Halloween Chameleon.
Okay.
Pretty bad
And one
album.
more, Ben. You gotta give me one more.
Judas Priest Demolition. Kill me now.
Ooh.
And then
Okay, I guess Levi's in the seat for it.
Yeah, Celtic Frost Cold Lake, Metallica Saint Anger, and then Black Sabbath Technical Ecstasy, just so I can
Oh,
listen to
come
Dirty
on!
Women.
No. That's a good album.
That's not a good album. It's not a good
not
album.
a
There's
good
like 2 good
It's-
songs on it.
Yeah.
But I mean, what is technically a bad album? Like the one person it could be good,
Yeah.
to the next person
I mean-
it could be bad.
I
It's-
mean, yeah, that's true.
It's like, it's all subjective, but I mean, there are definitely some that are universally reviled, but that's still just a collection of opinions.
Yeah.
Can I just pretend I died before I got to the island?
Sadly,
I was eaten by a shark. That tore me.
sadly no.
Hey,
I'm gonna say
surprisingly, nobody said no 6 Feet Under albums on the.
oh, yeah.
Well, that's because I don't want to hear Barnes' voice nowadays ever
No.
again.
Well, the batteries are going to run out on the fucking CD player or record player or whatever
But
it
the
is.
thing
Right?
is, if you
Yeah.
had some
Oh,
thick
God.
bars, it might protect it from the wildlife.
I mean,
Yeah,
Clint,
there you go. Wait, is that the world's biggest cicada fucking screaming at me? We better stay away from this guy.
For real.
Or
Damn it.
Clint, could be worse. You could be stuck with Chris Barnes on the island. That could be worse.
Ooh.
Or
We'd have to
worse,
Throwing
or
your
worse.
dreads in the fire.
All right. Have you ever played metal? Have you ever, or would you rather choke when Chris Barnes is dreadlocks? Die, get killed by Chris Barnes choking on his dreadlocks, or would you rather have your brain smashed by Corpse Grinder?
Corpse Grinder.
Wait,
Go the easy
am
way.
I guaranteed to die? Then I'll take
Yeah,
Corpse Grinder. At least there's the honor in that death.
Yeah, same. Corpse Grinder.
Like, dude, yeah. If
Yeah.
there's an
Corpse
afterlife, like a metal Valhalla, like, wait, how did you die? Like, well, it was Chris Barnes dreadlock. Dude, get the fuck out of here. Like, oh, come on, guys. No, come on. I've been listening to shit for a while.
Nah, Dio just fucking kicked Dio, and Dio just kicks you back down to the island. Like, God damn it!
So I gotta go
Leaving
find
you in
Corpse Grinder.
purgatory.
like hammer my face or something like that.
Either that, or you could list either that, or you could just be killed by all members of KISS. I would take that easily. Please.
I think
So
I can
you
outrun
can make a fortune
Gene.
for
I
it.
don't think I can outrun Paul Stanley. He stays in freakishly good shape.
Somehow, yeah.
For real.
Yeah,
But yeah, like fucking like the 3 albums. At least none of them is fucking Catharsis.
That's a
Wait,
long
we still
album.
haven't. Wait, Ryan. Give us your actual 3.
He's.
Is he still
Ryan's
there?
frozen.
Hey, Ryan, you froze.
He's a frozen boy.
Yep. Yeah, he's holding really still.
He's like Drax the Destroyer in Infinity War. I have the ability to stand
Ryan could be
perfectly
that.
still.
What's that one dude that got frozen in the freezer? Simpsons episode.
Or like Squidward in SB-129, where he's locked in the freezer and then thaws in the future. Why is everything chrome?
I was gonna make a Futurama reference. Just
Right, my shiny metal ash.
Wait, I don't think Clint. Did you give your 3?
Oh,
I quit still there.
3 albums that are horrible.
But you're standing on a deserted
because I hate this album. I love the band, but I hate this album. Is Siren Charms by In Flames, which is their weakest album.
Oh,
Yeah.
That album's terrible.
But if I was stuck on an island with 3 albums, that would have to be one. You know, at least it has cool guitar riffs. What's some other ones that are really bad? Oof.
You could have Lulu.
Oh man.
Oh, damn. I can't think of any on the top of my head. Sorry about that, man.
Only one redeeming factor about Lulu. We got a meme out of it. I am the table. Other than that,
All right, I have 3 albums. I'm going 13 by Black Sabbath.
I think that's a good album. I
it's
take
an
it.
amazing album.
I will take your bad album and keep it on my desert
Yeah,
island.
13 is incredible. I don't know what you're talking about. That is a good album.
Yeah,
I like
I
that
love
album.
No, it's not.
13.
Which album? 13?
Yeah,
But,
I
you know,
like that.
Black Sabbath 13
I
got
love that
highly
album.
reviewed.
I
That
don't
album.
like that.
I don't like it.
Damn, we are a group divided here.
Oh no! No division.
Oh!
I'm gonna go with Chameleon by Halloween. And I'm going to go Final Cut by Pink Floyd.
Okay. Just reading the comments here.
Oh yeah, J-Dog.
Actually,
That's
I'm gonna
15 bonus
dip out
credits.
because I want to try to answer some more comments and
Sure, man.
try to get
Yeah,
some
I'm gonna.
sleep.
Yeah, same
sure.
here. Also, my stomach's been on the fritz all
Yeah,
day.
I'm gonna
too.
tap out.
My fucking
Damn you,
nephews,
jalapenos.
my nephews wore me out. We had a fucking Nerf
I'll
fight
do it.
over
Oh,
at
God.
my brother-in-law's. Yeah, he's got a giant basement, and I guess they got into Nerf shit. And I got shot
Oh.
in the face by my mom.
Oh, God.
My mom shot me in the
Actually-
face with a Nerf gun, and she fucking laughed her ass. It's like, what the fuck?
You know
That
what's
sounds
funny?
fun.
Actually, before I go,
That sounds
speaking
fun,
of
actually.
It was.
Nerf fights, speaking of
Anyway,
Nerf
guys,
fights,
take care. Peace.
See,
Sorry
to
well,
see
real
you, Mike.
quick-
Oh, yeah,
Thanks for
See you, Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah, real quick. Speaking of Nerf fights, 5 years ago, me and my family we went to Tennessee for vacation, and my brother's fiance's kids they had Nerf guns, and my passed away brother's girlfriend was with us on this trip, and my brother's fiance's son shot a Nerf gun and it hit her right in the eyeball.
Oh,
Like literally right square in the eyeball. Like she was like this for about for about a couple hours. Like, I can't even open my eye.
Like,
Nerf
you'll
guns
get
are
it back.
fun.
It's still in there. You're fine.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
it's still in there. It's just stuck closed because it's like, I don't want to open it. It hurts.
Oh,
All right,
man.
man.
Remember.
Well,
All right,
oh,
take
go
care,
ahead.
Nick.
Sorry.
I'll see
Oh,
you
yeah.
guys
I'm going to dip
later.
out. Catch y'all there.
All
Thank
right,
you
man.
for having me once again.
Yeah, no
Peace.
problem, man. All right, later. All right, then there was two. What's going on, Clint?
Not much, not much. Just chilling.
Cool
Just
to have
got
you on the
done.
stream.
Glad
I don't
to
know,
be
Metal
here.
Connection. You want to join Metal Connection?
Jamie,
Don't
come
really have
on.
any-
Come
Don't
on,
really
Jamie,
have any
come join the chat.
topics. Don't really have any topics, but I don't know, just to join the bullshit.
Yep. And I can tell you what I got today, Jamie. What I just purchased right before I got on.
Ooh,
I got the new Cataclysm.
there's a new one?
Or the one that came out in 2020, you know.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I listened to it. I just never purchased it.
Yeah, I want to bid for $5, so I couldn't beat that.
Nice. Almost sounds like they're using an 8-string on that album.
Yeah, I love, Cataclysm. There's it's one of my favorite death metal bands. And especially Marchesio is one of my biggest influences.
Oh, they're a great band. They're great live, too. I've seen them
Yeah,
live.
they are.
Only one time I've seen them live.
Yeah, I was telling Jamie a couple days ago about, when I met the singer, I was telling him how big of an influence he is on me. And, I got a private hour and a half, just me and him just getting to chat.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. And he was asking me when my birthday was and, what my email address is. And I gave it to him. He's like, all right, if we can get the tour, I'll try and come back to your area for your birthday. And I'm like, yeah, he ain't going to remember that shit. I get an email about 6 months later, their new tour. And yeah, here he comes. And it's actually on my birthday. So I thought that was actually pretty cool.
Oh, yeah, it's freaking cool.
Good dudes. They're really good dudes.
Understandable. That's pretty cool. So, how long have you been doing death metal or singing?
I've been doing vocals. I'm 33 right now, and I started experimenting with vocals when I was around 9.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I originally wanted to be a drummer when I was a kid, but my family never got me a drum set, and they didn't want that much banging around. And one of my friends happened to play guitar, and he's like, "Come down and just come hear me play guitar." And I just hopped on the mic that night, and it belted out of me. It just kind of came out. But it started off with stuff like, kind of like Misfits is kind of where it started, like that kind of style. And then it progressed into death metal, black metal, and then just kind of learning, I hear something I like, so I kind of want to try doing it. So I've built myself a range of screams, and then I'm still working on my cleans, but my cleans, I'll be honest, aren't the best. But screams, if you give me it, I can pretty much do it.
Right. That's cool. Pretty interesting, actually. I actually started out playing drums before I played guitar.
Hell yeah.
It's weird. For me, I quit playing drums because I got more into the guitar. I just thought, oh man. Drums are cool too. I still actually love drums a lot. But for me, I just thought, oh, it's pretty cool to be playing these rips and shit,
Yeah. So how long have you played each instrument?
Well, I can't really say I'm a drummer. I think I'm thinking back here because my mom's boyfriend is a drummer. They've been together for, oh, geez. You might as well call them a married couple at this point because they've been together since '87, and he's a drummer. And, oh, gee, must have been around 91 the first time I played his drum kit, and I was just kind of messing around or whatever.
Yeah.
He taught me a simple drum beat. I'm like, And I was really into it, don't get me wrong, but then I got really into guitar. And I started playing guitar around 93. So I've been playing guitar for 28 years.
Oh yeah.
And that's basically how I got my start. It's like when it comes to instrument, like I never had lessons. I'm not a professional. Like I like to screw around on keyboards too, even on bass guitar if I had the chance to. And I'm not a professional, but I like to screw around with them and see what I can come up with. Still, you know what I mean?
I get you completely. I mean, as long as you're playing, having fun with your instrument, that's what matters. I might
Right.
not be the best like singer, but I still do it, just to kind of get some stuff out when I'm writing lyrics and stuff like that. Sometimes I
Right.
just to write down the melody, I have to kind of like, hit the notes and kind of try and, oh, this is going to be a melody lyric. This is going to be a darker lyric. I have to kind of still play around with that. So I completely understand.
Yep. I mean, for me, I've had an obsession with music since, oh, geez, probably since, oh, man, probably since I was 9 years old, which would have been 88. That's when I first started hearing like thrash metal for the first time. That's what really got me into music. I'm like, this stuff's fucking cool. Like before
Yeah,
that, I knew about like Motley Crue, Twisted Sister, and stuff like that, and AC/DC. But it was like Metallica, Anthrax, Testament, bands like that made me want to pick up an instrument and play myself. You know, which is the way for a lot of metalheads or whatever, or anybody that's a musician in general. You know,
that's very true. Like how I kind of picked up the whole thing was like, you know, my mom and dad listened to country, and I remember I was like 5 years old, and like it was New Year's Rocking Eve, and my dad was waiting on John Fogerty to play, and I was, Kiss was playing, and I was like, Dad, wake up! There's monsters playing music. I'm about 5 years old, thinking it's the coolest thing I've ever seen. There's fire, there's blood, and my dad's going, that's satanic shit. Turns off the TV. He falls asleep again, so I turn on the TV, watch that whole thing, and it just like made my mind blow up. Like that's what I want to do is, do music like that. And I just
right,
thought it was like cool. And then, I kind of, like that next year, I asked, you're a 6-year-old kid asking Santa Claus, for like his stuff. And my brother's an 8-year-old kid asking for Stephen King stuff. This guy that's Santa Claus is like, what the fuck is wrong with these kids? And then, a year later, my uncle gave me a Metallica album and some Led Zeppelin, and it just progressed. And I was like, man, this is cool. But what else is out there? And then, you hear stuff and you trade stuff, back in the day, this is cool.
right.
Here you go. You give burn CDs to friends, and trade
Yeah,
them off. And that's kind of how where like I heard like Misfits, 6 Feet Under, Cannibal Corpse,
right.
and it just progressed. And now I have like thousands and thousands of CDs.
Oh yeah, man. You never stop collecting
No,
or finding new bands to listen to either. I mean,
it's
there's
endless
so much stuff
nowadays.
out there, and it's fun too. That's the whole point of music. It's fun to experience all this. A lot of people don't get that.
No.
They look at us as music fans and think, "Oh, why do you guys collect all this stuff?" Or why don't you guys just do fucking Spotify or whatever? It's like, no, man, we still like to purchase our music because we love the
Yeah.
music and we love the artists to put out that music. You know?
And like, I mean, I'm the same way with any kind of media. I'm a gamer too. I'm the same
Oh,
way. I
nice.
still play video games. And like one of the new things I'm kind of collecting now is it started off with like being a horror movie lover, but now
Okay.
they've kind of started doing bands. Is Dixon Flannels. If you've ever heard of Dixon Flannels,
No, I haven't.
they started doing collaborations with bands not too long ago. Like I got one for my birthday. One of my friends gave it to me, and it was based off of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And then like they have like a Jason Voorhees inspired one, a Freddy Krueger inspired one, but then I have like a Michael Myers, Slimer from Ghostbusters. But the first band they did was a Hatebreed, or Suicidal Tendencies is the first collaboration they did.
Oh, okay, cool.
And then they've like, you know, I got the Hatebreed, or they have two Hatebreeds now. I have the first Hatebreed, and then now they've done a Slayer, a Misfits, a Gwar, David Bowie, and I'm starting to slowly collect those, but they only make so many of them, and once they're sold out, they're sold out. And you have to buy them secondhand, and they get expensive because they start off $70, but then like 2 weeks later, they're worth around $200
Right.
just for flannels. But it's the music, you know, like it's kind of cool. You know, I can wear a flannel, be nice around my grandma, but it has like, you know, Gwar on it.
Hey, man.
First time a Gwar acceptable shirt for being around the older people.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nah. And plus, you know, some of the revenue, some of the money goes to support the bands. Because, you know, the band's got to do what they got to do, especially now.
It's even harder nowadays for the band. I mean, like I totally believe in buying physical media, because when you're buying physical media, it shows you really love that artist. Like the Spotify, Apple Tune shit, no, because the bands aren't getting paid jack shit for that, you know. Now another good option is is Bandcamp. I think Bandcamp's good too, because you have control of your music then when you put it up there, you know, and you can get all the funds for that, and you're not getting ripped off by these corporate wigs like Apple and Spotify, you know, when it comes to your music, you know.
Yeah, that's true. You know, like, I mean, you know, like a lot of these bands are finally starting to fight back on Spotify. Was like, hey, y'all made so much money from my band, but where's my cut at? You know, I mean, exactly. I get it, you know. It originally started off with, you know, Napster and Metallica back, you know, in 99, was it?
Oh, geez, yeah, it was 99, or it might have been 2000. It's been a long time now.
Yeah, and a lot of people hated on Metallica for that, but I'm like, they got to make their money, you know, they got to pay the bills like we do. Even though, and everybody thinks, oh, you're living the big rock star life, you're making money. A lot of these people, like, you know, like the, you know, rappers, a lot of these, it's show. It's a show. It ain't like they're making a lot of money.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. It's very true. I mean, you got to figure, too. I mean, when you're in a band, if somebody's doing your merchandising, you got to pay them. If somebody's setting up your stages, you know, you got to pay them. You got the band members. There's a lot of responsibility when it comes to being in a band. And a lot of people don't realize, you know, you're putting your heart and soul into making that album. And when you basically go on Spotify or, you know, Apple Tunes, you're kind of stealing from that artist.
That's true, because, you know, the bands have to pay for the strings, their amps, guitars.
Yeah. Right.
You know, and that ain't cheap. You know, a lot of people are like, oh, I don't want to go pay, you know, $50 for a ticket to go see a band. Look, they put thousands and upon thousands of dollars to entertain you. You didn't have to pay a cent for it. But you don't want to pay $50 for a ticket. You know, they're paying thousands of dollars for like that guitar. You know, like you can spend anywhere from like $500 to like thousands of dollars just for a guitar if you want the guitar you want.
Exactly.
Or the microphone you want. You know, like everybody was like, man, you don't need no $400 microphone. But that was what the microphone I wanted, was a 55 Shure custom black, tattoo black, limited edition. It came with, and I had to have one of those. I was like, man, that's expensive to buy a $400 microphone, but I named it Mistress Vader.
Nice.
You know,
good.
And eventually, I was going to get like a hollowed out skull, and I was going to have like a holding the skull and screaming into it. But I got one that was styrofoam, but it just kind of cupped it too much, and it didn't work as well as I thought. But I'm thinking about eventually maybe trying to find something else that might be a better material.
Oh yeah, man, sounds cool. Most definitely. I mean, but yeah, I mean, a lot of people don't understand what it. Yeah, a lot of people just don't understand the music industry in general. I mean,
The record labels make 80% of the music, and then they're not even the ones that are writing the music. They're putting their blood, sweat, and tears into it.
right.
They're just the ones that are, got the monies to have the studio equipment. But I mean, it's expensive, even studio equipment, and they got a lot of fancy computers and all that mumbo jumbo.
It's not cheap at all. Which I know a lot of artists are going the home studio route.
Or going to a local, smaller studio.
Yeah. Which, yeah, it's a lot easier nowadays compared to back then, where you have, like, better access to recording an album compared to back then.
That's true. That's very true.
What am I trying to say here? But yeah, my point is, like, yeah, you're out on the road, you're playing shows, and yeah, it's definitely an ignorant mind if you think these musicians are rich and famous or whatever.
Especially metal musicians, like
right.
These
metal
pop stars, they're making them. But a lot of it too, like, is getting sponsorships. And these rappers and pop stars, they're easy to sponsor. A metalhead ain't gonna be the easiest person to sponsor because what is the word I'm looking for? The commercial image they want, I guess. Is that correct?
Sounds about right, yeah. But trying to think here. Okay. What I was trying to say is, like, you're on, like, a lot of bands to go out on the road, they're struggling, especially if you're a smaller band just starting out and you're out touring. Because a lot of these bands can't afford to eat, get a motel room, or, whatever.
Yep.
Why it's very important to buy physical media and support the artists you love and not depend on Spotify and, Apple Tunes.
I mean, it's good to have those platforms, but still go support the music. Still go out there and, like, I'm kind of like right before the pandemic hit, I was kind of getting burned out with my band and it was kind of getting wear and tear, but I miss the guys now, after we broke up. I won't go into full detail about what happened, but yeah, I do miss my my old friends and stuff like that, but hopefully, music will be in my future again, but just right now trying to get myself back into my headspace. And that's one thing, if you're watching this, Jamie, thank you again for having me on Metal Connection. It helps the depression in my head get away sometimes.
Understandable. I mean, sometimes you need a break,
Yeah.
It's all cool. As long as the passion's still there,
Yeah, that's true. That's what another thing people don't realize. Music saves. It really does.
It does, big time. Like, man, like, a lot of people don't realize this music has saved a lot of our lives.
Yep.
And a lot of people look at metal like, oh, it's negative music. Well,
it's all devil music. It's all like
Satan worshipping shit. These guys are stupid. They're not intelligent. That's what the dumb mind thinks.
Yeah. And then, like, the stuff that's popular is all these rappers talking about, like, booty sweat and sex. And then, if you listen to the lyrics, a lot of them are like gangster violence.
Right, exactly. They're not giving a positive message, and they treat their fan base like shit. They don't give a shit about their fans. And these are the ones getting sponsors, which is kind of sad when metal bands and people that actually love what they do and love the art form they're doing should be getting those sponsors and support,
Yeah, I mean it really is a sad truth. A lot of people don't. We don't get the respect we deserve, but it
Right.
makes us fight that much harder to make it.
Exactly. You're right about that. I mean, we just keep fighting on. That's what we do.
Like fucking Vikings.
Hell yeah, Vikings.
Yeah, got Norwegian blood in me, so I'm like all about like the Viking shit.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I got a lot of German in me, so.
Oh yeah, my best friend's German or was born in Germany.
Oh, cool. Yep. Yeah, some Germans are cool too. I've met a few Germans in my lifetime.
And
Once
like, have you ever been to Germany?
No, I haven't.
I was supposed to go a couple years ago. Like I said, my best friend's German.
Yeah.
He went, and like if you go over there, metal music and everything like that in Europe and all that is a lot more accessibility. You can go to a normal gas station, like just a regular old gas station, and they have like maybe 3 or 4 rap CDs, and then they have like endless amounts of metal music. You can buy like CDs still at a regular old general store. And he was showing me, he sent me pictures. He's like, dude, I'm geeking out. I was like, why? He's like, they have Moonspell, they have Sabaton, and they have it by genre like power metal, death metal, black metal. But then you have rap and country. There's like 4 or 5 of each kind. But then the metal, you can actually buy like CDs at like a regular gas station.
Oh, that is so cool. I mean, Germany is still the home for heavy metal music. It never went away over there. We're here where we live.
Yeah, I know. We're kind of, we're stuck.
Yeah. I mean, there's still people like us that will keep supporting this music no matter what. But man,
yeah, I don't know what happened to my volume. It doesn't seem as loud as it was.
I could still hear. I mean, you kind of faded out a little bit, but I could still kind of hear you.
All right.
That's fine. I'm probably going to wrap this stream.
I thought it was kind of neat, that music still survives around the world, but in the U.S. it don't.
Yeah, the U.S. is weird. Like, real heavy metal never hit the U.S.
Like, I mean, we had our moments, there was like the thrash, scene, the new metal scene, the punk scene.
Yeah, thrash almost did go commercial, or became commercialized. Then, around the early 90s is when all those thrash bands decided, we got to slow down because Metallica's getting success off the Black Album, and, a lot of those bands didn't get that same kind of success when they slowed down.
Mm-hmm. But there's one other thing I hate about being a metalhead. There's only this is one of the things I hate about metalheads in general. Is one of the few things I dislike. When a rapper's popular, you don't hear anything. But as soon as you hear a metal band getting popular, they're a sellout.
You know what? You're right about that. You're exactly
right. Don't hear about it any other genre, but you hear about it metal all the time. Oh, they're starting to get popular. They sold out. Dude, they're trying to make money. What's the
exactly. I agree, and it's like, okay, what's wrong with trying to be successful? Because
have you noticed that? Is it just me?
That. No, you're right. And I used to be one of these dickheads 2 years ago that would be like, oh yeah, that band sold out. But the older I get, I'm like, well, they kind of got to make money. And what am I trying to say here? And people that keep screaming "sell out" to these artists shouldn't really be mad about that. They should be mad at the rappers and all these pop artists that keep putting out shitty music with no fucking talent, It's like, why aren't you mad about that? But if a band, some of these bands some of these bands that became bigger really didn't change direction that much, they still had a heavy sound. I don't
I
know.
mean, like they got to do, like, I mean, there's some of these bands, if they did sell out because, they were trying to make some softer music or some more radio friendly music to get out there more where they can reach more people. Go see them live. They might still play some of the, like, there's several bands, I can think of on the, but I mean, I like a good mix, of like heavy. You need some soft stuff every now and then. You got music's about emotions. You can't just do death metal and expect to write something that's kind of like heartfelt and like getting a point across. Unless they're Cataclysm, that's one of the exceptions. But most of these death metal bands, it's all gore, gross, and rape and violence. But
that's a good point because, I mean, granted, I don't really care for like newer In Flames, but I've never heard In Flames played on FM radio.
Do what?
Nah, Metal Connection brought up In Flames. In Flames is regarded as sellout, possibly. I mean, like me, I like old In Flames more than newer In Flames, but even it's weird because if they don't get played on FM radio, like a 5-figure Death Punch or something. Oh, I think he left. All right, I think his signal cut. Cradle of Filth on the radio? I don't remember that one. That could have been around the time too when they were doing that collaboration with him. I don't know. I don't listen to radio very often. So, but I think we lost Clint. And Battles has a radio hit. But I think that's a topic for another video, actually, or another stream. Bands that do start gaining popularity, and all of a sudden, oh, they're sellouts. I think that's a great topic. I've never heard it on the radio here in the state. Then again, I don't listen to a lot of radio, so the only kind of metal I've heard on the radio is maybe new metal. Obviously Metallica, of course. Occasionally Megadeth. Yeah, I'll be back, guys. Alright, he's back.
Hey.
Oh,
Sorry, my phone kind of
That's
screwed up. I don't know what happened. Sorry about that.
that's all right, man.
I don't know what
It's
happened.
cool.
Trying to turn off my phone and I guess it backed it up. but I can hear you better now.
All right, cool. I'm just reading the comments section here in my metal.
I told my friend Matt to come come watch the channel. I just sent him like a invite. He might start chatting in the little box description. So if you're watching,
All right,
Matt,
cool.
say hi, Matt. If you're on watching. Jamie, are you going to join us? J-Dub. Is he going to come on? I'm surprised my dog's being so calm. Normally, if I'm chatting she tries to get in the way. And she's just sleeping right now. Yeah,
Oh,
I was the last video I did with Metal Connection. She thought she'd hop in my lap in the middle of the video.
Oh yeah, I did see that video you did with Metal Connection.
Yeah, the end this moment show. Yeah, when you have like a...
Is that the one? You were on there before, weren't you?
Yeah, I've been on 4 or 5 of them now.
Okay. I'm trying to think which one it was. It wasn't in this moment.
Immortal? I've been on the Immortal, Kill Switch, and Rob Zombie.
Might have been Immortal?
Yeah, because she tries to get my lap off. And when you have like a 70-pound pit bull trying to watch the video with you.
Schizophrenia is actually my favorite Sepultura album. Love that album.
Oh, what was Jamie saying about In Flames? I was going to respond to his question.
Oh, he was talking about, I think Silent Charms? Which was
Siren
more
Charms?
commercial. Yeah. That one was commercial, from what I remember. I think they were on a major label on that album.
I mean, they've kind of, that album would have to say they were going more of an alternative route, but I mean, luckily the albums after it kind of got better, and then like the newest album, Eye of the Mask, is incredible. I mean, that's personally my favorite band of all time. That might be why Jamie brought it up. It's my personal favorite band. Yeah, Jamie, I can't get on YouTube without you mentioning In Flames.
I first heard In Flames back in '99. I'm wrong, 2000. Clayman was the first album I ever got from In Flames. I still actually have it too.
Oh, yeah.
No, I first heard about In Flames in '99 with the album Colony, but I didn't get it right away.
Yeah, I'll admit, I got into them a little after that. I got them into them during the soundtrack to Your Own Escape. But then, just after that, I went back and, just lyrically and musically, that band just blew me away. Everything I've ever wanted to do in music, I was like, man. And my personal favorite album is in Come Clarity, and I had that tattooed on me. And that album actually kept me from suicide several times back when I was in like high school and stuff.
Understandable, man.
But yeah, that would definitely be a cool show. I'm thinking about doing a channel eventually, but we'll have to wait and see. I want to get, my new place and then get everything set up and before I do any of that.
Right. Anthem from Japan. That's a great band. Kind of like the Judas Priest of Japan. They're called Anthem.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I just discovered them like maybe 5 or 6 months ago myself. I didn't really know anything about them.
Yeah, one of my other favorite bands is actually from Japan. Is Daring Gray. You ever heard of them?
No.
Definitely highly recommend them. Because, like, you know, they can go, like, doomy on one song, then the next song's, like, straight up, like, death metal to, like, it's, yeah, definitely, Darren Gray is incredible. Just what that
Nice.
guy do in his vocals.
I'll have to check that out. Definitely.
Yeah, I sent you a friend request on Facebook, so I'll send you a link to one of their videos.
All right, cool. Look it up here. Oh, here we go.
How many people we got watching now?
Loudness Soul. Oh, that's a good album. Soldiers of Fortune.
Is it J-Bull asking all these questions?
Yeah.
Why don't you come join the chat?
For real.
Come do your impersonation of Chris Barnes.
Right, for real.
There we go. There's the contest for everybody. Impersonate Chris Barnes. Yeah, have you ever heard of a death metal band, Embryotic, or not? They're a tech death band.
That name does sound familiar.
I was actually talking to the guitar player yesterday, and he did like a cover of Baby Shark as a tech death song. And he was like, I need a vocalist for this. Who would be good suggestions? I was like, Chris Barnes. And he's like, good God. Good God, that'd be
That's funny. Nobody wants Chris Barnes.
Nobody wants to ease. I mean, the musicians he has around them are like solid musicians, guys from like Obituary and Brain Drill.
Freaking top notch. Hell, you even got Jack Owen in there.
Yeah.
It's like, damn. It's like, Chris, you worked with Jack Owen on those classic Cannibal Corpse albums. What the fuck's going on here, Chris?
Yeah. I don't know if he blew it out or he just does it on purpose.
I kind of wonder sometimes. I think the dude's on an ego trip myself.
Yeah.
Because didn't he just post something on Twitter like not too long ago about he was bashing death metal vocalist or some crap.
Yeah. I mean, that was my first concert with 6 Feet Under, and they were pretty good at that time. And that was back in like 2004.
Right.
They were still pretty good at that time.
That would have been when I'm trying to think what album was out then. Bringer of Blood?
I believe so.
Yeah, I think it was Bringer of Blood. Which that album's all right.
I mean, at least his vocals weren't what they are now.
Right, exactly. Did you release Metal Ben, did you re-listen to, or, yeah, did you, holy shit. Metal Ben, you re-listened to, it's fucking worded weird. No, I have not gone back and listened to the new I can't talk right. I have not gone back and listened to the new Mortar CD yet. I do have it. Wasn't very impressed on first spin. I'll have to listen to it here later on. Maybe it'll grow on me.
Yeah, the newest CDs I've gotten are, have you ever, Belork, or however you say it, they're from Australia. You can see that?
Oh, I can't really read it.
It's Belkor, Borlock. They're from Australia. They're a melodic death metal from Australia. I've got a bundle of them I want, and then like I got a bundle of Opera XI black metal from Norway with the female vocalist.
Oh, nice. Nah, haven't heard those yet. That's cool.
Yeah. Those are my newest buys, or like I've gotten in the mail so far.
Passenger. That's right. And yeah, you're right. Anders did do a side project called Passenger.
Yep. I have that CD too.
Oh,
And
do
then,
you?
yeah, and then I have Anders's first album he ever did, which a lot of people think was Dark Tranquility's first album, which it wasn't. He did an album even before that, which was from Sentimental Oath. Their first
Oh, I
album.
know which one you're talking about. I had that too.
And then, the Sentimental Oath only had 2 albums. Their first album, which has the singer from Hammerfall doing vocals on it.
Yep.
It's funny hearing the singer from Hammerfall. You're used to him doing power metal, but on that album, he is doing like black metal vocals.
Yep, he is. Yep. And it's got Jesper, the original guitarist of In Flames.
Yep. And he plays bass, I think, on that album. If I remember correctly.
So, yeah. Yeah, and the second album has Anders on vocals.
Yep. Then after that, the band broke up and Anders went to Dark Tranquility, lasted a year, recorded the album, and then he went to In Flames.
I'm trying to think. The vocalist on the first In Flames album, Lunar Strain, it had Michael Stain. I can never pronounce his name right.
Michael Stain from Dark Tranquility.
Yep. Then the second album had well, it's an EP, I guess. Subterranean had a different vocalist. Hanky, it's a weird fucking name, but he sings for a black metal band called Dawn.
Oh,
yeah.
Hanky.
Hanky. Yeah, it's a weird name.
Yeah.
Because he did the vocals on Subterranean, and
nothing is impossible to find. That EP is nearly impossible to find. I have been looking for that.
Which one, Subterranean?
Yeah,
I have it actually. I have it. The version I bought, it was a reissue from way back in 2003 or 2002, maybe. It combined Lunar Strain and Subterranean as one album. Or, that's the version I have of it. I'd like to. It'd be cool to have an original copy of those.
Yeah. I'll be right back. I'm going to go pee real quick. I'll be right back.
Oh, go ahead, man. Yeah, I heard about the new Hammerfall. Haven't listened to it yet, though. I'm going to have to check that out.
Yeah, my friend Ben, my friend Matt said he's on the chatting thing, so if he's chatting, I don't know.
Don't see him here. Gonna have to listen to the new Hammerfall. Man, it's freaking weird, man. I remember when Hammerfall first came out back in '97. I was just graduating high school.
Luckily, my bathroom's literally right next to my room, so it don't take long at all.
There you go, man. That's cool.
Speaking of my dog now, I guess she's coming over to say hi. She's over here on the corner of me now. Yeah, speaking of Hammerfall, I almost got some, but they were a little too pricey. I'll wait a couple of months and see if I can get them to go down. I went to like a bookstore today, and it really, I almost got some Blind Guardian.
Nice. I think I have like 6 Blind Guardian CDs. Don't have everything, but I have a good bit of their stuff. Got the first one, Battalions of Fear. What else do I have? Nightfall and Middle Earth I have. Tales from the Twilight World I have.
That's the only one I have. I need to get some other ones. That's why. My friend Matt says he's trying to join the chat. Is there anybody trying to join the chat? That's what he just texted me.
Nope, I don't see nobody.
Matt, I mean, he don't see you. You said you can see us.
Nope, don't see him.
Is he? Any messages from him? I mean, I don't know. This is just. I have your video on my screen as you're talking to you right now. I just don't know how to connect to you.
Oh.
You want me? He's one of my friends I've known since kindergarten. He just don't know all that much about metal. I'm slowly schooling him on it.
Oh, nice. Hell yeah.
If you want to invite him to the show, if it's cool.
It's cool. Hell yeah. Yeah, I don't see nobody here. I mean, it might be a little complicated too if he's new to StreamYard.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't see nobody here.
I'm telling him just to text. Because, yeah, I don't know if he has, like, all the stuff you need. Yeah, I'm
First Hammerfall album I heard was, well, back around 97 when they first came out. Oh, the other Blind Guardian CD I have is Night at the Opera, which I don't really care for that one.
Isn't that one of their live ones?
Yeah, and it's way too overproduced.
Yeah.
It just, I don't know. You can barely hear the guitars on that album. It's way too, like, it's just way out there.
Yeah, that's why I rarely buy live CDs.
Oh, no, it's not a live CD.
Oh.
Night of the Opera was actually a studio album by, not Hammerfall, Blind Guardian.
Oh, all right.
Which, yes, there's a Queen album called Night of the Opera, too, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah, it came out in 2002. Oh, my God. I still have it. I haven't listened to it probably since 2002. Follow the Blind to Good Blind Guardian album. I feel like I'm missing one. Somewhere Far Beyond. I think that's the one. And I have not kept up on the newer Blind Guardian. Even though I did hear they're going back to more of a thrashier sound.
That's cool.
And apparently Hansi's playing bass on it, which he hasn't played bass for years on a Blind Guardian album. That's just a rumor. I don't know how true that is.
So I'm understanding what they're going to get him, who the guitar player, and then that's going to replace him then.
Right. Yeah, I'm kind of wondering. I'm going to have to re-listen to the new Mortared. Like I said, I only spun it one time, and I only liked the opening track.
Yeah,
I'll
I
have to
know.
get-
I hate when that happens. Whenever you get an album and there's only one track you like.
right. Well, Mortared, the new Mortared came out, yeah, last year, and it was the first album they did since '94, I believe,
Yeah,
and I was kind of underwhelmed with it.
yeah. I have a couple of albums that were like that. You know, you try to like, and you're just like, y'all should have just done something else. You know, or if they haven't done something in that long, you kind of should have kept it. You know, just not came back.
It, I mean, I'll break it. I'm gonna have to break it out and spin it again. Maybe it'll grow on me. I did like the opening track though; it's really thrashy, but the
Yeah,
rest of the it's like very different.
I know. I'm surprised. You know, J Dub hasn't told me like, you know, whenever we had the End This Moment show, he's all telling me to listen to Ritual, and I'm like, I don't like that album. I've tried to get into it, and I just can't.
Oh, which one? Testament.
No,
Testament to Rich.
End This Moment's Ritual.
Oh,
And
see, I'm not really big into that band.
oh,
I know who they are, obviously, but I never
yeah,
actually sat down and listened to them.
yeah. No, Testaments to Ritual is incredible.
That's an underrated album. I think it is. Like out of all those thrash bands that mellowed out, I think that's the best album out of them all.
Yeah,
Like around that when the Black Album was coming out, New
I mean, I
Violence is
thought,
kind of.
I mean, like a lot of people didn't like it, but I love Load by Testament too. Low, I love Low. That's
Oh, that freaking album's awesome. I love that album.
and Chuck
That's a
Billy uses his whole range on that album. His growls, his singing, his signature sound. He uses it all on that album. I'm like, man, that album. I just wish they would bring some more stuff like that.
right. Yeah, Low is a great album. I think it is too. Yeah, they definitely went back to being heavier on that album.
Yeah.
It's a great album. Never got into Blind Guardian.
Who said that?
Iced Earth fan forever. Oh, Demons and Wizards. Yeah, okay. I got the first Demons and Wizards. Didn't get the other two. I didn't care for the second one much. It's a little too over the top.
Yeah, I haven't listened to any of them. I haven't gotten them yet. I want to get them eventually because I've heard good things, but I'll wait till I can find them.
Oh, definitely. I'll be back.
All right.
All right. Let's see. Damus J, are you on Facebook? I don't think he is. I mean, he could be. I have no clue.
Cool. I just won something. I just got the notification on eBay, which I am happy that you finally have one of those. What I just won on eBay, I just got the notification just now. I just got the
cool.
new Spire Spawn album.
Nice. There you go.
If anybody knows who Firespawn is, the singer from Entomb's last band he did.
Oh, yes. I did hear about that.
And it's straight up, death metal. It is straight, he went back to his roots on those albums.
Yep. Should be good stuff. The new Iron Maiden. I'm not a fan.
Still need to get that just as a completionist.
I did buy it. I actually bought it on vinyl too. Senjutsu. Like the best tracks on that new Iron Maiden are the last 3 tracks. The rest of the album is boring.
I wonder if that's going to be their last album, or do you think they're going to try and push out more?
Nah, I don't think it's gonna be their last album. I think Maiden's gonna make another album.
Yeah. As long as Bruce is able to do it, you think they'll keep going?
I think so. I mean, hopefully it'll be better, but I don't know. Like, to me, Iron Maiden's in this freaking rut where every album has like this long melodic intro and the tracks just go nowhere. And it's been that way. It's probably, it's probably been that way since Fear of the Dark. Maybe the X Factor, when they got these long intros and.
Whew, I wouldn't want to listen to X Factor again. That's one of those albums that, whenever they were talking about bad albums.
It's kind of weird.
It's kind
of weird to actually do like the X Factor.
I might have to give it another listen. I just know whenever it came out, it was like I didn't know what to think about it.
Right. It's definitely different. But oh shit, we've been live over 3 hours already. Fuck.
Oh, then I better let you go if you're ready to go.
Yeah, I'm getting kind of tired, but it's been fun chatting, man.
It's nice meeting you, Ben.
Oh yeah, man. Good meeting you. Take care, bro.
All right, and I'll send you some Darren Gray songs so you can check them out.
Yeah.
Definitely telling you right now, they are beyond different.
Oh yeah, definitely send them, dude.
All right. Later, Ben.
Peace out. Keep it metal and have fun. And that's it for tonight. Yeah, I'm pretty tired. So. Definitely starting next Saturday, or not next Saturday, holy fuck. Starting next Sunday on the Metal Bastards podcast channel will be our first album ranking over there. That's right, we're going to do Motorhead, part 1. Part 1 since there's 25 albums. 24, 25 albums, whatever. But it's been fun. Thanks for joining in. And keep kicking ass, keep it metal, keep it real. And have a damn good night. And I'll see you on the other side. Oh, shoot, where's